Alright, yo, what's going on guys? I'm Avian and welcome to today's Stellaris game where we are continuing the Empire of Feathers. This is our avian playthrough where we started with the Common Ground's origin, we've dealt with some situations with other Xenos, and now we're at the point where we are one of the top powers in the galaxy. We are the custodians of the galactic community, we are the president of a holy covenant that's at level 5, and now we are starting to enter the late game, and so we don't know what kind of hostile empires or crisis may spawn into the game. But before we take a look at our game here, let's take a look at something here on my YouTube channel. And so I like to give you guys the option to vote on things that you can do in my game, or that I can do in my game pretty much. And so in this case here, I gave you guys the option to vote for my final ascension perk. And so the option was either Colossus Project or Master Builders. And it looks like out of 19 votes, you guys have chosen the Master Builders. And so let's jump over to our Stellaris game here and welcome back. If you're watching this, this is our empire, the Galactic Custodian, Beakborn Dominion. And so yes, in the last stream we became the Custodian. Radio Wave, what's going on? Yes, stirring some beef hopefully, and right away we're going to start with selecting that next ascension perk. And so everyone again voted for Master Builders. We had someone say that we should have went for the Colossus instead. But hey, I'm a man of the people, and so I got to vote for how the people want to play this, and Master Builders it shall be. And so, building a megastructure requires an unprecedented amount of resources and planning. We are breaking new grounds in the field of macro engineering. And so what this final ascension perk will do for my empire is increase the megastructure build speed, and it'll allow us to build one extra megastructure at the same time. And so we'll be able to build 2 megastructures at once. And there it is. And so here are all the traditions that we have completed so far in this run. We went down the psionic route, but we started with diplomacy, expansion, supremacy, prosperity, and then later on in the game we completed these bottom 3: politics, psionics, and unyielding. Now some more information about my empire here. Let's go ahead and take a look at our government. Now I am playing with a xenophile, fanatic, spiritualist, ethic empire. For our civics, we went with diplomatic corps, functional architecture, and vaults of knowledge. And I was looking into maybe reforming my government here, but I think we're going to keep it kind of the same as what we've been going for now. I don't mind that vaults of knowledge. But yeah, outside of that though, we'll go ahead and check up here. It looks like the Senate session can be concluded prematurely, and I'm definitely going to be looking into doing this. I just need some more influence, which as you guys can see here, we're getting 11 influence per month. And so right now in the galactic community, which this has become a more important a situation here in the game, important area of the galaxy in our game here, because we've been using these laws that pretty much beef up our diplomatic weight to where it is now. And that's how we're in the situation here, where the next closest empire is almost 100 diplo weight less than we are. And so we have so much diplo weight, like we can pretty much sway any kind of decisions we want. And right now we are voting to remove the custodianship term limit. Dude, you are hemorrhaging energy credits. I am. So it's just because I just started the game up here, but you'll see it'll bounce around with all the resources and things I'm trading. The economy kind of juggles around a little bit when something drastic happens, but just give it some time here. We'll go ahead and get our game started going on normal. And yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and continue this game here. And so we are in the years of the first crisis to spawn in, and today we're gonna be seeing if we can make it to that point where a crisis will spawn into this game. But for now, we are an overlord of at least, I want to say, 10 empires. All right, and I'm going to switch our map mode here to the Union map mode. Now everything that's in this kind of like sky bluish down here on the bottom, this is all us. These are all our allies, subjects, or just one or the other. We are also at war with this empire up here. And my subjects, my Federation allies, they're all up here taking care of it for me. And so I don't even have to jump over there just yet. Here, let's see what's going on with the energy credits. Oh my goodness. And we are losing a lot right now. And so I may have to either stop buying something, or let's see what we got a lot of already. And so I have 8 rare crystals. Oh, and here we have it, our first megastructure. We were just talking about megastructures, and guys, our science nexus has been constructed. And so we have now begun the massive undertaking of constructing a science nexus. Let's take a look at it. It's only going to be the frameworking of it right now. But there it is, the science nexus site. You can kind of see it in the background. I'll show you guys it in a little bit. But it says the foundation is in place and preparations are underway to add the main hub. The promise of new groundbreaking technologies and the realization of ideas beyond our wildest imaginations await. And though the road ahead is long and full of challenges, we have taken the first step. Could the endless mysteries of the universe finally be within our grasp? And so the future is ours, we say. And again, we're gonna go back here. Oh, and so there we go. Look at that. 8,000 energy credits right there. Holy moly. That was a big U-turn right there. And so we are getting a lot of resources, especially from those energy credits. But again, this economy is just kind of back and forthing right now, seesawing. And so, excuse me, guys. Yeah, it's kind of been all over the place. And so right now we could probably get away with selling another 100, maybe 200 more food. And yeah, we've been selling a lot of resources here and just kind of juggling around things like that. And so here we have, oh, this is with pre-FTLs. We're gonna skim past this. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start working on this Science Nexus Part 2. And we'll begin getting some tech deposit points from that. And so outside of that though, like I said, the resources are kind of all over the place right now. We have some species in our empire that have been uplifted, but we have to add traits, and so I'll probably be skimming past that as well. And yeah, I'm looking at our economy. Our energy credits went from negative 3,000 to 8,000, back down to 671, and so all over the place. But no worries though. We left the stream off with me pretty much building a bunch of jobs throughout my planets. And so here we have a deal for 3 more pops from this species. And yes, I will definitely take those. But yeah, we'll do a quick skim through here and see what worlds we have that could maybe be upgraded. And I'm seeing, since we have so much fluctuation going back and forth right now between, oh, we just won that war. Could this be another subject? It is. And so we have now subjugated another empire. Holy moly. And yeah, we didn't even have to use our ships at all. And so this is a new subject of ours. And right now I can't change their contract, but there it is. And so another subject in the fold. Let's look over at these guys now, and I'm going to see if I can propose subjugation to them as well, and what they would possibly say. And so, you know what, I'm pretty sure they're going to say no, because you know, they're a pretty strong empire. They can hold themselves off. They can do their own thing. And so what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to send them a proposal here, knowing that they are probably going to decline it, and we'll come back and cross that bridge there in just a moment. But yeah, going back to my planet, so I want to find one of my generator worlds, like this planet here. Oh, here it is, Robin Red. And so it's already been upgraded, but I was looking to get more energy credits from it. And so I'm actually curious. Let me see if I have another. I think this is the only generator world that I currently have. And so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the world. And we'll do this a few times actually, and this is getting pretty expensive, but this is probably my most upgraded planet. And as you guys can see down here, it is bringing up my energy production. And so we are now at the maximum tier, or at least I think this is the maximum tier. Yes, maximum ascension tier has been reached. And now this planet will be producing 442 energy credits. That is a lot. All right, and so what is this? The Unity has declined our option, our decision there, to subjugate them. And let's see if this will give us a Cassius belly on them. If it does, I will see if my Federation and my allies... Oh, we can't yet. We still have no Cassius bellies against them. And so we're gonna have to build up some influence here before we can do that. And I was trying to conquer these guys before they ended up getting conquered. But instead, I think I'm going to lead back over here. We're going to change our map mode back to our regular map mode. And what I want to look at next is this Omnian Continuity Empire. Now, their technology is very superior compared to ours. Very superior. Let's see what happens with our energy credits here. And so I'm still losing a lot of energy credits. Let me see where these are coming from. And it appears... What is causing all this consumption? My ships are playing a huge role in this. The monthly trades. Salt them slugs. Yeah, we may have to. But first, we're going to have to deal with this fallen empire here. I've made some claims on some of their systems. Let's see what claims we currently have. And it looks like I have one here. I'm going to save some more influence, though, because there is a ring world here, which we have claims on. And there's a second ring world here, and the Alpha Refuge, which I want to eventually put some claims on. And so eventually here in a bit, we're going to look to conquer this fallen empire. And yeah, maybe expand our borders. And while we wait for that, so let's go ahead and grab my ships here. And we're going to look into moving our ships a little bit closer. As you guys can see, I got a whole lot of ships right now. And so maybe we could let's go to our fleet management here and try reinforcing as many of those as we can. And so as you can see here, we're probably going to be going over our naval capacity here in a bit. Let's close out our military fleets and let's jump back over to the star bases. And I do have mercenary enclaves that are returning to give me dividends. Now, guys, again, we are the Galactic Custodian, and so we have a lot of power at this point in the game. I know that the end game is about to spawn because when we created this galaxy, we made the details for it earlier on. We set the, a dark matter Renaissance chamber technology. Okay. But yeah, when we started this game, we had the option to decide when we wanted the end game to spawn into, and I decided 2375 is usually, I feel like a solid time to try and have the end game crisis spawn into it. And so we're gonna see what happens here in a bit if the crisis does spawn sooner than later. Yeah, outside of that, we're gonna start building more megastructures. And so usually I tend to build my megastructures kind of deeper in the borders of my empire. And so here I'm gonna be looking around and seeing, let's see here. I think I need to stop. I may have to stop buying something. We're gonna have to drop down on the alloys that we're buying per month. Now here we have a relic option available, and here are all the relics I currently have. We looked at those a lot in the last stream. Here we're just going to be activating primarily the surveyor so that I can continue getting, in this case here, 7 physics deposits. That's more deposits for my species. And let's go ahead and reverse engineer arcane technology. And so this gives me new technology options to research later on, or actually right away. But I'm going to be continuing researching what I'm researching currently, and then we're gonna look around and see what else we could spend our minor artifacts on, because I don't have too much to spend it on right now. And so over time, I just continue to generate all of these minor artifacts until it fills up. And let's go ahead and start finding some military applications for our empire. And so I like to do armor damage. I know that the AI tends to run heavier on armor. Let's go with weak point analysis. For 5 years, we'll get plus 10% armor damage. And we'll come back to this a little bit later on. Now, my naval cap, it's been completely shot right now. Let's see. Here I got I got 9 out of 10 fortress jobs being worked. In that case, we'll upgrade a few of these stronghold buildings into fortresses. And then outside of that, we're going to do a quick skim here, see what planets have low pops. It is that time again, Kia Ryan. What's going on? Pug Knight, Radio Wave, guys, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by here on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, say hello. If you're watching this live stream, hello. I communicate with everyone. I try to, at least. Communicate with everybody that's in chat. And yeah, we are diving into some late game madness here. And so there we go. So see, yeah, the energy credits are all over the place right now. I'm gonna kind of hold off and not jump the gun on getting those resources directed towards that right now, so that we don't end up just kind of wasting resources when in reality I'm actually not far behind on the energy credits. And so I'm trying to build my next megastructure, which I'm thinking I'm going to either lean into, can I build another science nexus? Let me buy some alloys. Yo, Defugal, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We are just getting this thing started here, and we are trying to let's see. Oh, I cannot build more than one science nexus. And so instead, I think I'm going to go for the, let me see, we got 2 options here. We have the Century Array Site or the Interstellar Assembly. And so again, we have more pre-FTL situations going on. Let's go with the Interstellar Assembly Site. And it says a meeting place for galactic powers, increasing immigration attraction and global opinion of us. Now, this is Devugal, what's going on again on YouTube. Thank you so much for hanging out on both channels here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to do something phenomenal right now. Very early in the stream, we're going to remove custodianship term limits for us. And so here we go, ending the session now. And there it is. There it is. And so our term is permanent. There is no ending to our custodianship here. And so, yeah, there it is. Wonderful. We are now custodians forever. And let's look into our next resolution here. And so I'm going to jump back down into the politics and culture tab because this area I've been pretty much... can you do the strategic command center and boost your fleet capacity? I don't have the technology for that just yet. And now create the Galactic Empire, if we can. So guys, you gotta let me know, where do I go to? Oh, here it is, proclaim the Galactic Imperium. And so I need some more influence for this, but if I can get it, I will try to. And we're gonna change this galactic community into an Imperium. That is going to be our primary goal here. If you do the Empire, all federations dissolve. Ooh, it won't matter. It will no longer matter though, because we'll be so powerful. Yo, Da Vinci, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Uh-oh, and so guys, I have this composer of strands. We made this bond with them, and over time we've been getting like different situations. And so, Da Vinci, thank you for joining the stream here on YouTube. We are trying to turn the galactic community into an Imperium. We've been playing with this avian species for what? We're on week 3 right now, episode 8. Holy moly. And so I'm starting to think right now my streams, like my Stellaris campaigns, tend to lean towards that 10 episode mark. And that's how far my games last. But here, let's look at the composers of strands. And so it says that they have bestowed its blessing upon us, directly altering the genetic code of the Yavorak species. Strangely, the rapid and unpredictable mutations have provoked no more than a very mutated reaction. It seems our population has come to treat the random and unpredictable mutations as little more than a normal part of life, hardly worthy of outrage or even discussion. And so this composer of strands thing, it's given me some good situations, it's given me some weird situations. Either way, we're okay with it. And so let's see what the results are. And it says that one of our species are randomly mutated. And so maybe I won't see what they are. But in the meantime, though, we got to get our naval cap under control because right now we're about 42 over our naval cap, so it's not too bad. If you kick out and then subjugate them and all other empires in your federation, they'll remain under you after declaring the Imperium. So a lot of the members of the federation I'm a part of right now are my subjects, except for this baby empire here, which I could kick from the federation, and we're gonna go ahead and try to do that now. There is a vote underway, and we're just gonna squeeze in our last subject. I think this is the only member that is not a subject that is in the Holy Covenant Federation with us. And so let's see here. Now they're trying to change this the succession type. I'm gonna vote no on this. Negative. No way, Jose. And let's see what happens here with this federation. All right, let's see what happens with this member. Oh, so they've been kicked out. And I think we can make this work. We sure can, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another subject on our hands. Oh my goodness. And man, oh man, how it feels being an overlord is absolutely incredible. And so I'm going to let a couple of months go by here, and I'm going to see if we can get some influence up in the next month, hopefully in time, so that we can subjugate them.
Incoming transmission.
Come on, give me the influence. We got 2 days. Oh, sure, we can offer association status to another empire. What? What do I need? What do I need? I'm lacking 43 influence. No, here we go. I need 7 more influence, please. Do not let someone else subjugate these guys. I'm so nervous right now. And oh, we got an empire pledging secret fealty to us. All right, we'll check these guys out in a moment. And there it is. We're proceeding And now we have another subject. That easy, baby. Now let's see what's up with this migration treaty. Oh, that's with these guys. Yes, we will. And let's see what happens here. And oh, they denied it. What the heck? You guys were okay with it. Let's propose another subjugation offer. What the heck? You guys were gonna do it. All right, so how about, you give me 30% of your taxes this time. I don't care about the holdings right now. You can have all that. Oh my goodness. So they didn't goofed around. Let's just offer them association status so that we do not lose the chance of them going to someone else. And so we're gonna form a commercial pact with them as well. We'll get that squared away. I'll take the credits from them. Yes, I love subjugating empires and then just taxing the heck out of their basic resources. And that's how we kind of got in the situation we're in right now. How I'm getting 7,000 energy credits. It kind of jumps around at the moment, but yeah, let's jump over to our construction ships. Let's see what's going on. Are we building? What are we building here? I want to see if we can maybe squeeze in another mega structure somewhere. And this system looks pretty cool. It has 2 stars in it. Let's see. Yeah, see, right now my biggest gripe is that I need more influence. And so in order to build more of anything, really, oh, we got pirates. Cool. Let's see what's up with this. We're going to go ahead and upgrade this base here. Anytime I see pirates, I use this as a time to begin building defensive platforms. In this case here, we're going to say good luck to the pirates. And while that situation is going underway, we're going to reach into the shroud. And so they say, do you think that is air you are breathing now? And I know a Matrix quote when I see one. And so then we say, we cannot be certain that that this is really happening. Are we truly in the shroud, or is one of us experiencing an acute psionic breakdown? And so I don't want to take the chance here with this ship repair option. And so I'm going to exit the shroud because we've had a few negative situations happen with that. And especially right now with a lot of things just kind of moving around, I want to make sure we're getting only good things are heading our way. And so sorry guys, I grilled some food, so I keep having the hiccups. And yo, here we have In Vivo. And guys, if you're watching this, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. If you're watching this on YouTube, I like to add chapters so that you can skip through this thing, but I would appreciate the support. We've been kicking some butt here the past couple of months here, live streaming episode after episode. And for the finale, I'm going to try and upload a little trailer, just doing a recap of everything that's happening in this game. And so if you like longer form content, if you like these campaigns that I'm putting together, let me know in the chat. Let me know if you guys want to see me do something different. But yeah, here we have the In Vivo. And so Xeno researchers on our home planet have published an open letter demanding the local legalization restricting experiments on near sapient alien species to be relaxed. They make a convincing case for the scientific benefits and warn that the output of the entire scientific community on our homeworld will suffer unless the laws are revised. The ethics of all remain questionable. And so I'm going to ignore the pompous Poindexters. This is going to decrease my society research by 20%, which is a rather big modifier there, but I think we can survive that for 2 years. Pug says, last time I messed with the shroud, they just destroyed my empire. And then everything just vanished. It was horrible. So yes, I've had some kind of interesting things happen like that. Fortunately, not empire crushing, but guys, we got the Juggernaut technology, and now I'll be looking to maybe building a, you know what? I don't even know if I'm really gonna build a Juggernaut right now. Maybe we'll squeeze on one of those, but let's go for this defensive platform, repeatable technology. And man, I just feel like the Juggernauts, they're kind of slow. They slow me down a little bit. I got plenty of bases. I got a incredibly strong group of allies surrounding my empire. Nice mobile shipyard. It is. But in my past couple of wars, I haven't even had to declare war on, or when I do declare war on anyone, there's an empire that swore secret fealty to us. But yeah, I don't even have to use my ships because I have so many allies that they attack for us. And so I think it was these guys. It was. Let's see who their overlord is. And oh, this might actually cause a massive battle right now. if we were to declare war on these guys, did you go for the megastructures or Colossus? So the community voted for megastructures over the Colossus, slobbery lamb. And so I gotta vote for what the people want. The people wanted megastructures. We selected that, and we're actually working on our first megastructure now, the Science Nexus. And so we got some time on that. We will be queuing that up here in a little bit. But yeah, welcome to the stream, slobbery. Hopefully you're doing all right. It is Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Holy moly, I've had a damn democracy. I know. I'm actually, guys, so another thing we got going on. So this Wednesday, upcoming, 9 a.m., we're going to be playing in the, I'm going to be streaming on the official Stellaris channel, and we're playing the Stellaris with a twist playthrough. I'm joining the other content creator, EP30, who is another Stellaris content creator, and yeah, we're going to be playing some co-op Stellaris. This is the finale. I would absolutely love it if you guys joined it. But yeah, check that bad boy out for more democracy. But oh no, do the Dyson Sphere, so many credits. I know, I could add on even more energy credits than what I have right now. All right, so here we got another migration treaty going. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and crank the speed up just a little bit because again, we are in in-game crisis territory, and who will spawn first, we do not know. But we're gonna keep trying to get as prepared as we possibly can. And I'm gonna jump through some of these star bases here. I'm pretty sure there's some of them that I could squeeze more anchorages on. And so I'm just gonna do a quick check here. I know, here we go. There's 2 more anchorages there. Let's see. There we go. I know there's another one. Here we go. And so I think these final spaces we have, we can maybe get our anchorage capacity up over how many ships we have right now. But all I've been doing is using the Federation ships to fight my battles for me. Honestly, at this point, I haven't even had to use my Federation ships because my alliance with my other allies are so strong that usually anybody I declare war against is bordering one of them, and they just charge at them. And so right now, this might be a massive Federation war that takes place. We have an empire here, the Hathgum Alliance. They posed secret fealty to me, and if I were to declare war to release them, honestly, I think we could win this because these 2 empires right now, these are the 2 stronger empires at the top. That's awesome, man. It has a feel awesome to be recognized by Paradox. I know. Look, I'm extremely grateful. I feel like they've been supporting my channel a whole bunch. They've been shouting me out all over all the social platforms. I've been taking every opportunity I can get from them. Anytime they reach out to me for a project, I'm in there. I'm trying to just, you know, I want to get plugged in, and I want to leave an impact on the community. And so, any way that I can do that, if they offer it to me, I say yes. And I try to give you guys some good content. And so, hopefully, you guys enjoy. And even if they don't, I play this game a ton. And so, like I said before, if you guys like Stellaris long-form content, I'm going to keep giving it to you. I'm looking to try out some different forms of content here a little bit later on. But yeah, until then, the live streams seem to be helping out the channel a lot. All right, so, nutrient replication. This will give us a nice bonus to food production and food from starbase constructions. And so, in 17 months, I'm curious to see how this is going to impact my food. But once again, we're gonna have to sell about another 200 food right now because, man, I think we're producing more food than any other resource right now. Because we're selling 2,000 food. That's crazy. And so that's why I have so many energy credits. Here back on the Galactic community, we're actually gonna vote against this. And look at that, wherever I decide to vote on, since all of my subjects, they don't have free voting rights. And so whatever I vote on, they usually have to vote on. And I pretty much just bring the entire galaxy over to my side. And so, yeah, we've been winning a lot of the resolution options in the Galactic community. And we're going to continue to do so. Now, let me go back to our resolutions here. And let's see, can we? Construction online. Yes, we're going to proclaim the Galactic Imperium next. And as you can see right away, that jumps up to the 3rd most supported resolution that's in the queue. And so, yes. Do you play and possibly stream Crusader Kings 3 as well? So I've done a playthrough for Crusader Kings 3. There is the Game of Thrones mod for that game. That was the last time I streamed it. I can see myself streaming it again in the future. we'll just juggle around and see what's up. But yeah, I've been actually thinking about that with the tournament and tours. I haven't had a really good chance to like experiment with that, but Slobbery Lamb, I would definitely, from my channel at least, expect some Crusader Kings 3 in the future, because yes, I do enjoy playing that game from time to time. It's just lately it's been full-blown Stellaris. I've been on a Stellaris binge lately, and so I just can't help it. You know, a weekend, a playthrough that is supposed to go on for like maybe 2 weeks tops ends up turning into a 3, maybe 4 week playthrough. And so yeah, definitely tune in though. There will be some more. I like Paradox Interactive games, and so for me, I feel like these games lead into a lot of role playing. And there we go, guys. We got our naval cap over the current amount of ships that we have. Good stuff. And so just curious to hear if your narrative flows as good as, oh, yo, I appreciate that. Yes, I want to try it. I want to get a little bit better. I want to expand a little bit as well and do role playing with other games. I actually haven't done a cosplay. Look at this. Another empire has pledged secret fealty to us. That is phenomenal. The Union of Havenstar. Our old rivals. Actually, this is my subject. Who is the other empire? I'm not sure, but I think this might cause a major stir in the galaxy. I'm trying to wait. You know what, guys? I'm gonna give this game until the year 2400. That's 16 years in this game. All right. Ooh, we can research the quantum catapult as well. But yeah, I'm giving the game 16 years. If no crisis spawns in, then I'm going to try and liberate this Hothgum Alliance and have them be one of my subjects. Many a true nerd did the new DLC for Crusader Kings 3, and it looks fun. Nice. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Crusader Kings 3. I think with Galactic Paragons and Tours and Tournament coming out so close to each other, I've been stuck on Paragons lately. And so, like I said, I would definitely, I can see Crusader Kings 3 in the future. Just right now, I think I got about one more Stellaris playthrough in me before we jump to another game here. But yeah, we got another option for some society tech. And let's go with that Hypercoms Forum. This isn't going to take too long to research, but since we have some slight amenity issues on a few of my other worlds, we'll go ahead and get that squared away. Here we have wow, that was fast. An interstellar assembly site. Already the foundation of it has been complete. Now we will begin upgrading it. Our science nexus is soon to be fully upgraded. Not fully upgraded, but the second upgrade. So we'll have about maybe 2, maybe 3 more upgrades after that. And some other empire has built their megastructure. We're not going to be tuning into that as much right now. Let's go ahead and hit excellent on this. We have a couple of mercenary enclaves that have been helping us out. And now I have enough influence here that we're going to make claims on these 2 final systems. Let me grab some ships here. So about total, they have 339 worth of ships in that system. Okay. And so let's go to our military fleets here. That's 8, 14, 18, 17, or no, 21, 26, 31, 37, 52. We're sending it over 500K right to their borders. And ladies and gentlemen, here in a little bit, we're going to be declaring war on a fallen empire. Now, I feel terrible for this. I do, because the Omnian continuity has been helping me in this game. I wouldn't really say helping us. They've been guiding us, but there was a war against them, and now they're inferior compared to us. And so I think we would do best if we were to conquer these systems. This one in particular has a ring world in it. And then on top of that, they have a second ring world. So this fallen empire has 2 ring worlds. I want both of them, all right, before another empire ends up conquering them. And so right now we are moving all of our fleets. Here they are. They're moving through a hyper relay, which looks like I can build another one here. Let's get another hyper relay built up so that we can travel faster through these systems, even faster. But yes, here in a little bit, we're going to be declaring war as soon as all my ships are in position, which is in a matter of seconds now. Scrap them, exactly. I want their ring worlds, okay? Their ring worlds are going to be necessary to take. Now, we have one more society tradition here, or technology to select, and let's go with the climate restoration. I have a few relic worlds that I do want to terraform, and guys, it is almost time. It is almost time. As Galactic Custodians, we must make sure that we are the ones to take over these ring worlds. We are going to declare war against the Custodians. Or not the Custodians, the Continuity. I'm so sorry, my robot friends, but we're fanatic spiritualists. We cannot have that. And so we're gonna go ahead and move in. Oh, they have another megastructure here. What is this? What? All right, guys, holy moly. I'm going to use the restroom. I will be right back, but they have 3 megastructures. We're gonna take a quick look at it here in just a moment. Tune in for some more Empires of Feathers. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go to war against the Continuity here. And yeah, they have 3 ring worlds. Did I wash my hands? I sure did. I sure did. Quality over quantity. I bet they are terribly designed and snobbily held. Yo, Empress Dagon, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. You're here just in time. We are about to go to war with the Sanctified Compact. Sanctified. Oh, that's this war pretty much. This is the Omnian Territorial Invasion. And so this is a war to conquer these guys, and myself with all of my subjects will be marching in on these guys, but I don't know if I'll be needing them. And so we're gonna go ahead and just move our fleets forward. And they have 3 Dagon. Is that how I said it before? Empress Dagon. 10 bits for getting Dagon right. Nice. Yo, appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by as well. But yeah, we are about to now get ready to conquer a fallen empire. And so we're marching our Dagon. There we go. Dagon. There we go. And so here we go. We're gonna go ahead and march our fleets in. And what is this? Another war has been initiated, and the Unity Empire over here is actually declaring war against this is a war on the fallen empires, because here we have the Illyrian Ancients and the Unity Empire, this brown border right here, are attacking these guys. And so they're under war, and the Continuity right here, we are at war with them. And so war on the fallen empires, we are more than prepared for this, but let's go ahead and juggle our resources and everything before we get ready to attack these guys. Now, let's go ahead and march our troops up, and let's see what happens. And we can go ahead and end this session right now if we want to. You know what? It's going to cost me some influence, and so I'm going to hold off for now and save that influence to proclaim the Galactic Imperium. But here we are. We just took the first system that has that first ring world in it. Let's go ahead and start attacking some of these other ones, and I'm pretty sure we can just breeze through this entire empire right now.
Engaging hostiles.
And so here's the second system, and this battle is probably going to go by very quickly. These are all my ships right now, kicking some butt, taking down these bases. Not very strong defenses, but oh, this is our first war, fleet on fleet, versus the fallen empire. And so it is going to get quite chaotic. Holy moly. And let's just pause this game here. Look how many ships are all over the place. This is pure chaos right now. Absolutely chaotic. And so we're gonna go ahead and let this skim through here. Hopefully we don't take too many losses. Actually, I wouldn't mind, so we could reinforce some ships and spend some of these resources. And so here it is, numbers all over the place. Holy moly. And yes, we are losing some ships right now. So I'm going to go ahead, head over to my fleet management, and let's reinforce all. I always forget you can remove the HUD. Yes, I love doing it. It's awesome for screenshots. And they're taking some heavy losses as well. That's a victory, baby. That is a victory. The Beakborn Dominion have another victory. Wonderful. And there it is. The Fallen Empire's fleets are down. They're taking some heavy losses. Uh-oh. They got another fleet that spawned in. It won't be enough. And so victory. Victory for the Beakborn Dominion. Now, one of my admirals has a level up here, and let's go for the competence. There we go. Let's also dive into the shroud, see what's going on here. And so it says a presence of sorts lingers nearby. It beacons us deeper into the shroud. And so we reach in, and then it says, in one of the lower planes of the shroud, we encounter a spirit that is ensconced itself in behind some kind of powerful psionic field. It says leave, and we're going to attempt now to penetrate the shield. It says our telepaths, already exhausted from having ventured this deeply into the shroud, failed to channel their psionic strength to breach the shield. The failed attempt seemed to have provoked the spirit. You were merely warned, maggots. As you try to invade my world, I will now bring ruin to yours. Oh no. And so we're going to leave, and oh no. Radio Wave says that Empire had fallen, and we're making sure they don't get up. Exactly. Guys, we have a shrouded incursion, and so a creature of the shroud has pierced the fabric of space and materialized in the Matsania system. This vengeful avatar has amassed a tremendous amount of psionic energy and is using it to lash out at anything and anyone unfortunate enough to get in its path. Okay, cool. We'll check that out later. In the meantime, though, we still got this war that's going down, and we are now we've gained control over a second system that has a ring world in it. And here in a bit, we're moving in on their home world. And so here it is. Holy moly. And guys, here we are in the late game. I didn't think we would be attacking fallen empires like this, but let's make sure that we are also reinforcing our ships here, because we are taking some losses. Not that we're losing the war, but at least it's not the Great Tempest. Now, it was getting to the point where I was wanting to open up the L Gate in hopes that something could happen in the galaxy, because like sometimes I'm itching for action. All right. But there it is. Another system has been taken. Let's grab our armies here, and we're going to go ahead and embark them all. And let's see about sending them to land on some worlds. Can I do this? And so all of my transport armies are heading here right now. Oh, these are ruined ring sections. Oh, so is this even colonized? I don't think that's a functioning ring world right now. Same here. These are all ruined ring sections, so I may have to repair the ring. But here... Ah, yes, the Alpha Complex. I want that. All right, so all systems are under control. We could settle the status quo. And let's see, are these the worlds I want? Oh, Beta Refuge we would get. Gamma Refuge we would get. And Alpha Refuge.
What is your profession?
Yo, Coaxel, thank you for the raid. Hopefully I said your name right. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? What were you playing today? And thank you for bringing your community by. I'm Avian Delete. Guys, if you're just now joining me from Coaxel stream, I play a lot of Stellaris. I like to put together these grand campaigns. And right now we are in week 3 of this avian playthrough where we're playing with a bird species that we're in the late game now, and we just became custodians. And so now we're trying to turn the Empire into an Imperium, and we're at war with a machine fallen empire. And so doing well. How are you? We were doing some Stellaris too. Oh, nice. Another Stellaris player. I might have to give you a follow after the stream, because I love me some Stellaris. And yo, what kind of empire were we playing with today? Hopefully all went well in your game. And yeah, guys, if you want to follow some more of my content here, I'm streaming on YouTube as well. Don't know how long I can continue doing this, but eventually we'll be moving some of my content over there so that I can continue doing these playthroughs. And so we got a new follower as well. And yo, don't be fooled by Coaxel's eloquence. He is but a sentient cable. Oh, well. Did we get another one? But yeah, we got a new follower here. We have Momoazun. I hope I said your name right. I now grant you the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow and welcome to our Stellaris stream, and thank you for joining us as we get ready to conquer a fallen empire. And so Quaxel says they were playing with a machine intelligence that became the in-game crisis, a new style for me. Oh, nice. Yeah, well, you're in the right place because I love playing with machine intelligence species, whether it be a driven assimilator, a determined exterminator, or just a regular machine species. I like my Robros, and so that sounds like a good time. In this playthrough, we're not being a crisis, but we are being a custodian, and I would say the route we're going is more of an authoritarian route. We're trying to dominate the galaxy through diplomacy, and we've done so. And so if you guys want some more information about my empire, excuse me, you can hit !empire to get more details. But yeah, right now we are conquering a fallen machine empire that has 3 ring worlds. And so here's one of them. The other 2 are they're kind of broke down a little bit. And so yeah, and Coaxel, hold up. Quaxel came in with the raid and the follow. Quaxel, I also grant you the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for the raid again. I appreciate you bringing your community by. Trust me, you guys are in good hands here. We like to have fun. We are a laid-back community that is very supportive, and like I said, if you have any questions about Stellaris, feel free to ask away. Myself or one of my lovely friends here watching already may be able to help you. Now, here are all the relics we currently have. Also, you pretty much got it. It's like Momo and Amazon smushed together, but most people just call me Momo. I like that. I like both ways you say that name, but I've never been granted the power before. You've made a mistake. And so, yeah, guys, here are all the relics I have. And in the late game, in the early game, I was using the last bowel to terraform a bunch of my planets into Gaia worlds. Over time, my empire just became so strong. We have like 10 subjects. Actually, I think we have like 12 plus 12, but we have a lot of subjects. And so I'm pretty much milking all of my subjects for I'm taxing them for their basic resources. And so up in the top left here where my cursor is currently at, you'll see that we're currently bringing in about 6,000 energy credits, and a lot of those are coming from those subjects. Now, since then, I found the Surveyor. This is my latest relic I have found, and this allows me to scan planets in my territory for new resource deposits. Juicy, very juicy. And so I'm gonna go ahead and activate this again, and look at that, another 4 alloys on an asteroid somewhere in my borders. We're gonna select that. We're gonna go ahead and find military applications with our minor artifacts. And let's go for that armor damage increase again. Let's also get some more unity from proclaiming religious revelations as well. And let's reverse engineer arcane technology. And so that gives me a bunch of tech deposit points. We have a new tech that we can research as well. And let's go with that advanced Titan holds on top of that. Now we're gonna jump back over here to our fleet manager. Let's reinforce as many ships as we possibly can because we did take some losses when we were fighting this fallen empire. And yeah, again here in a matter of time, they will probably be surrendering. If not, we're gonna be landing our planets or landing our armies. Like I said, this empire has three ring worlds. All right, and so here's one of them. We have our fleets sitting over it now, and we're just waiting for our armies to enter their system. They died for a worthy cause. They sure did. None of we were playing with a bird species. None of them have died in vain. All right, and so let me see where my armies are located. Oh, and we're about 2 systems away. Just 2 systems away. And so here now, our fleets are just a couple of systems here, and we're gonna go ahead and land our armies on the Alpha Complex. Now this has about 994 troops, and so we're gonna halt that plan for just a second. Let's send some troops over here, and we're just gonna start some minor bombarding. We don't want to do too much damage to this ring here. Let's check out the processing unit here. This is another portion of the ring world, and we are bombarding the planet. So you're seeing that right now the garrison, that's going to be like over here where the cursor's at. It's starting to drop down, and so as that gets a little bit lower, we'll then send our armies on this part of the ring to invade it. Now I think we can just bombard the planet into submission, but we'll see how that goes. Now I got a science ship that is currently assisting in researching my homeworld. I'm going to send them up here to start researching some of this debris because there's a lot of debris here. I think we can get a lot of tech deposit from researching it. And so outside of that, everything else is looking pretty solid. We're going to spend some of these energy credits on alloys and then jump back to this a little bit later on. And so in the galactic community, we're currently voting on the natural sanctuaries. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But what I do like is the Science Nexus hub that we have. And so right now, we're just starting to build megastructures, and we have the next upgrade for our Science Nexus. It says that the Science Nexus Central Hub is now in place, equipped with a state-of-the-art singularity reactor. Our engineers are preparing to add the next, most challenging segment of the facility. The four research wings. They will be fitted with pioneering technology, able to withstand everything from violent heat to intense pressure waves and alien pathogens. They will also provide housing for our many researchers. And so we have come a long way, but we still have more work to do. And so we'll look at that in just a moment. Let's go ahead and get some more favors here. And look at this. This is a very close vote in the resolution, but we are winning literally by like 4,000 points here. And so I'm going to end the session now because I do not want to actually, no. We're actually losing this. We want to call in some more favors really quick. And so I'm going to call in just a handful here. And with the remaining ones that I have, I'm thinking this should be enough. Oh yeah. That's it right there. We're going to end the session now. And there it is. The session has failed. And so thank goodness, because that would have made us lose, I think 40% Diplo weight from technology. That sounds about right. And so what we're trying to do right now is to proclaim the Galactic Imperium. Just that. That's what we want to do. We are the custodian. We have a endless term. We are never going to be losing our term unless we get destroyed some kind of way, but I can't see that happening right now unless we figure out what's going on with the in-game crisis, which has not spawned in yet. And so we have 3 in-game crises that are due to spawn into our game right now. It has not happened just yet. And so I just declared, let's see here, the Galactic Imperium resolution an emergency measure. And over time here, I'm actually going to look into getting some Diplo weight from, or just getting some favors from other empires here, because I'm going to be probably needing those. Let's see here. Let's see what these other empires want. I know they love those special resources, and we have plenty of it. And so we'll go ahead and start sharing some of these. There we go. There you go, my friend. Take some rare crystals. And I'm going to try and get as many favors as I can so that we can pass and make the Galactic Imperium here. And so they've accepted that trade deal. Let's go to the next empire that has the most diplomatic weight. And now they are saying that one of our bases are under attack. Highly doubt that. These guys I'm going to hold off on because they are one of our rivaling empires. Let's reach out and see who else we have. Here we have the Unity Empire. This is a hive mind, and we've been kind of on neutral terms throughout majority of the game. Make another trade deal with these guys. What's up? Give me those favors. And so yeah, right now just using, we're paying for diplomacy right now, and there we go. More favors. And so those 2 alone should be enough. We'll see when we get further into this resolution. I'll get an alert when we are halfway through voting for this resolution to use those favors then. But in the meantime, let's go. Oh, someone mentioned earlier, I think it was it you, Pug Knight? The mega shipyard? This is going to be our next mega structure technology that we research after the quantum catapult. Do you have any Cuminopolis? I like to turn them into Space Vegas. I do have some relic worlds. Let's take a quick peek at these really quick. So here's one of my relic worlds. I think I have the option now, or at least I should have the option. So I just need some influence. I can buy minerals anytime. I just need influence to turn this relic world into an Cuminopolis, and we'll definitely do that a little bit later on. But in the meantime, let's jump back over here to this ring world. I want to see how many pops are stationed on the processing unit portion of this ring world. And let's see. Oh, apparently one of the species, one of my allies are already invading that planet. And holy moly, we actually got all of our allies here. And so, you know what, screw this. I'm sending all of my ships back home. So Nest, which all of my planets, everything that's in my empire right now is bird themed, since we're playing with an avian species. What's the purpose of the quantum catapult? So the quantum catapult, you can use, pretty much think of it as the fleet yeeter. All right, it yeets your fleets across the galaxy. Think of it as like a, you know what? I can't think of it as like a slingshot, pretty much. And so you put your ships in the slingshot, you pull it back, and you aim it anywhere that you want to in the galaxy, and it may not, like, you know, send it directly where you want it to, but yeah, you can pretty much just shoot your fleets across the galaxy, and so that's what the quantum catapult's for. And Pug says that the shipyard doesn't increase the fleet cap. I don't think the strategic something does. I only remember the word strategic. Oh, the strategic coordination center. There you go. I got you. And so yeah, just like Key Orion says, you're pretty much just slingshotting your fleets across the galaxy. And so yeah. The closer your target location you want to go, the tighter area you can get near. Yes. And I actually have some modifiers for that. Since I am psionic, there is a psionic trait that I have that allows me to more accurately like send my ships across the galaxy. And so here we have it, the quantum catapult. It has been complete. Excellent. The further your location is, the chances enlarging the target area you may end at. And so yes, the further away you try to like yeet your fleets, the higher chance, like, you know, if you send them further away, you have a higher chance that they'll just kind of go somewhere else a little bit randomly, but still in that general area. Now, right now I'm looking through some of my systems. I'm looking for a pulsar. A pulsar. Oh, here we go. Can I build it? Come on, let me build it. Quantum catapult. I need influence, and so that is the bane to my existence right now, is the influence. But once I get enough influence up, we will look into building some more mega structures. For now, let's jump back over to our science nexus. Here it is. This is my like second upgraded version of the science nexus, and it's already giving me a bunch of science deposits, but I'm gonna need some more alloys to upgrade this bad boy. And so yeah, I need about 3,000 more alloys. We'll come back to that a little bit later when we have it. 15k. It's good to yeet birds as they were always meant to fly. That is true. And I will say this: I've actually never used a quantum catapult. As long as I've been playing this game, I have not used the quantum catapult just yet. There is an origin for it, and even still, I haven't used it there either. And so maybe in a future playthrough, we may try it. The guys in the chat earlier mentioned some Crusader Kings in the future. Honestly, that's got me kind of thinking of some ideas. But until then, though, here, let's see. Oh yeah, they're raising these armies here. We have a avatar, a corrupted avatar. Let's take that thing out. And so let's grab some of my ships here. There's a bunch in the system right now. We're just going to bring them back, and let's take this thing out. I reached into the shroud. You love CK3? Oh, yo, I love me some Crusader Kings. The last time I played it, we were playing the recently a Game of Thrones mod. And look, hear me out. I'm probably one of the few. Oh, but I still love Game of Thrones. And so mixing Game of Thrones with Crusader Kings, win. But yeah. In our play says I've been having a lot of fun role-playing in CK3 since the DLC dropped. I gotta try it out. I still haven't played tours and tournaments yet. Use the catapult once to attack MSI on Payback Origin Empire. Nice. Very nice. Key Orion says I had to deal with yeeting your fleet to an enemy target capital system and having your fleet landing in the same system. That sounds pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. And so here this is the Fallen Empire of the Omnian Continuity, and they say punishment proceed, failed, self-defense protocols ended, surrender protocols initiated. And so they've been judged and found wanting. And so we have ended their empire. And now I have 3 ring worlds here, baby. That is what I'm talking about. Holy moly. And so now I have, oh my goodness, this is probably the biggest win. I think this is the most rewarding war I have ever had in my career of playing Stellaris, all right? I say career. I've been playing Stellaris that long, I can probably consider this a career. Their empire was for the birds anyway, exactly. So check this out, guys. This system right here, mega structure, that is a ring world, all right? Right here, right next to it, another ring world. And then right here was their capital. Oh, wow. And so let's go ahead and bring our ships back. Actually, I might just keep my fleets here for now. And I want to take a look at these new ring segments that we have. Holy moly. So I have never won a war where I have acquired 3 ring worlds all at once, but this Fallen Empire, here we have it. And they already have some buildings on here. And so This is definitely, I'm going to replace these nourishment centers. Man, we have all these pops on this planet too. Let's see what's going on. They're undesirables. Wow. And so let's try this. Instead of purging them, I'm going to jump over here to the market. Oh, I can't sell them. That's tragic. Instead of purging them, I was wanting to sell them, but geez Louise. Zanog says, did you know that if you use Divine Enforcer on Robots Hive, they will get destroyed? So that I did know. We mentioned that earlier in this series. Yes. Can you not purge them? I can't. I'm a fanatic spiritualist. You can't sell them. They're not slaves. Ah, okay. And the species tab, yeah, we'll jump over here. We'll take a quick look at them. And so for our species, we'll go to, these are all the species in my empire. All of the species. All right, and I'm going to look for the robots here. Holy moly, there are a lot of species we have in this game. Wow. Oh, here they are, the Omni. And so we can set their rights. They're currently set to undesirables, and we can't assimilate them into psionics. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. They can only be displaced. And so, yeah, with me being a fanatic spiritualist, we do not condone machines at all. And it's not the end of the world, though, but I do need to get some pops on these rings ASAP. And so let's look into changing. We're to build a system capital complex first. We're going to replace these buildings here, and I'm going full-blown technology. Full-blown tech ring worlds. And this right here is, I'm pretty sure this could possibly lead me to, I'm already in first place in this galaxy, and guys, we're playing on just regular Admiral difficulty. Not Grand Admiral, but just Admiral, but my next playthrough, I think I'm going to turn the difficulty up a little bit. But yeah, here for now, we're just going to add some research labs. Since we already have research segments queued up on this world, we'll come back to it. So Alpha Complex, that's this one. Now, we're going to jump over to the other side of this ring world, all right? And here we have some, what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now we have another section of the ring world. We have their buildings, all right? And so this one I'm going to actually designate to be a generator. Wait, can we do that for ring worlds? Oh, I can't do that for this type of ring. That is a bummer. Maybe we'll just turn this into a ring world instead. But yeah, this one has some Fallen Empire buildings. It has a Class 4 Singularity building that produces 212 energy credits. At that times 4. All right? That is massive. And so our energy credit production is about to take a huge boost. And we'll come back to this later. We'll need some pops to queue up on this world. But yes, talk about a nice win right there. Holy moly, 3 ring worlds, and right away, I'm gonna jump down here and start repairing some of these sections. I can repair only one right now, but wow, we just conquered our first fallen empire. And so over here, we have another fallen empire that is actually at war with another empire, this hive mind over here. And let's see what's happening. Who is winning what? So I want to see whose fleets these are right here. Oh, so this is the Hive's fleets. Okay, okay. Yeah, well, I guess we don't have to worry about that too much right now. We're going to go ahead and continue reinforcing our ships. I'm still building some influence. And who are we attacking? Oh, the corrupted avatar. And so let's see if this will be enough. And oh, there it is. We destroyed them. That was a lot quicker than I had planned for. Wow. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the galaxy is just working in our favor right now. Let's go back to Galactic Community. And so here we have it. Right now, it is a very close election, even though a lot of the members are voting against it. I'm going to wait until the Senate is halfway through voting for this resolution. We're going to use the favors that we bought, and then we're going to proclaim the Galactic Imperium. Now, while we wait for that, let's go to our fleet manager, and I got about 5,000 alloys. We could probably get more. There we go. And let's reinforce some of our ships here. Jeez Louise. And so this is probably one of the stronger empires that I have. As we started this playthrough with the Common Grounds origin, and now here we are, the Galactic Custodian, soon to be proclaiming the Galactic Imperium. Fallen empires are on Minecraft creative mode. I don't know what they were doing, But I know what we are doing right now is we are completing the next stage of our assembly. It is now the locus, and so our the most critical feature of the initial stage of the interstellar assembly is the locus, a sophisticated holographic projection of a black hole. It is meant to invoke the gravitational chasm that lurks in galactic core, the fulcrum upon which the galaxy turns. Now, once fully built, this place will also be an axile of sorts around which the quiet diplomacy of soft power that often drives the galaxy's swirl. Excellent. And so let's go ahead and take a zoom at this. This is the second megastructure that we are building right now. And where are you at? Here it is, the locus, the interstellar assembly. And so I'm going to need some more alloys here, but I'm going to let my alloys and resources rejuvenate a little bit because we've been spending them upgrading science nexuses. We've been upgrading ring worlds. We've been upgrading a lot of things. And so next up, let's go for our engineering technology here. And let's see, dark matter propulsion. This is a rare technology. You ever done a playthrough with no other empires but a massive amount of pre-FTLs? I like being the first empire. It's fun headcanon. So yes, we did a playthrough like that a while ago. Someone mentioned that last stream. I think I may try it again here in the future. But we tried making an empire out of all humans. It was a farming-based empire. And it kind of got cut short because one of the subjects ended up opening an L gate. And so, yeah. Here, though, soon in the Galactic community, we are closer and closer to reaching the halfway mark. And it looks like we are currently winning this resolution. Yeah, I had a subject. All I was doing was expanding my borders. And then over time, just releasing some of my systems as subjects. And one of the members got really aggressive. They became disloyal to me. And they were like, you know what? Let's open an L gate and ruin it for everybody. Wait, you still don't have coil guns? No. I've been going missiles and disruptors. Some of my technology I've been leaving in the past. But yeah, we're starting to catch up on some of those now. In the early start of my game, we had a slow start on technology. And wow, look at all that unity. Let's look into upgrading one of our worlds. And here, we're gonna go ahead and switch this planet organization here to whatever planet has the most pops. And putting those at the top. And so here's one of my ring planets. Yeah, this pop growth is going to drop drastically. And so yeah, I haven't been using any coil guns at all in this run. It's mostly been missiles and disruptors. And then more disruptors and more and more. And it never ends. And so here is, wow, production unit. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. And so I didn't even see this building here, but this is a part of another ring segment. It has 5 dimensional fabricators producing 100 minerals, 2 motes, 2 exotic gases, and 2 rare crystals. And then the auto forge. Jeez Louise. Like I said, guys, this is probably the most massive victory I've ever had. Just getting all these resources from a fallen empire here. And so if you ever have the chance to conquer a fallen empire, this is something you're going to get. Read the descriptions of the buildings here. Let's go back and see. Yeah, actually, I've hardly seen those before. Where are they at? Where are you at? These mystery buildings that I can't find. Help me, please. And our surveyor has found some more trade value. Nice. Was this it? So, what does it say? The auto forge. It says the colossal nano replicator bay converts raw materials into advanced alloys with miraculous efficiency. Cool stuff. The dimensional fabricator says this building uses little understood dimensional technology to tunnel into other realities. What? And siphon off their valuable resources. What? That's pretty sweet. All right. That is pretty sweet. That's pretty awesome. I think living on a ring world would get nauseating. Seeing the land curve into the sky like that, cool but creepy. For me, it's more of like, all right, is this ring world actually stable? Like, what happens if something like crashes into it? Or there was a show. It was called it was on Apple TV. It was called Foundation, and that is one reason why I would never live on a structure that fragile, like a habitat, a satellite, a base that's in space. No, thank you. Because in Foundation, spoilers, guys, just a heads up. Well, you know what? Better yet, I just won't. But pretty much there was a attack, and let's put it in Stellaris terms. If I were living on a ring world and let's say, you know, there was some sort of like political like arrangement or something, yes, it would be like a space Titanic. Exactly. That's the best way to explain it. And I don't want to be a part of that. No way, Jose. Now, these are all of my subjects I have right now. And I want to reach out and see, you know what, maybe I can get some more resources from someone. More. And so I'm going to look into acquiring, let's look into getting some more technology here. Someone brought up my lack of tech. And you know what, your boy took that a little personally. And so any of these empires that have their monthly loyalty change above 2, in this case, a lot of my subjects are like, yo, we're getting a free pass right now with our overlord. Well, that is about to change. A lot of negotiation agreements are about to change here. We have the Union of Havenstar. I think they're okay right now. Beak Peak has high monthly loyalty. Let's change that. And so as we enter our Galactic Imperium stages here, I want to make sure we're getting the most out of all of our subjects here. Every subject has to contribute. And so whether it be through technology or actual amount of influence. Wow. My first thought when you're talking about invading the ring world was he's the Covenant from Halo. Well, it is funny you say that because I'm actually a part of a Holy Covenant. We have a Holy Federation here, a Holy Covenant. And so we are full-blown fanatic spiritualists, but we're bird species. And so not like the elites, but yes, we are full-blown Holy Covenants. And so we're a level 5 Federation. Yes. Yes. Yo, Daggeroth, what's going on? It's an actual Paradox Origin. I use it for my trade build. Wait a minute. I might have been missing some chat here, guys. Let me catch up real quick. And so, let's see. Oh yeah, Daggeroth says, consider this. The people born in the ring world would never understand a world without an inward curve. That is true. The ring-born species. An origin, sorry, I'm missing chat. An origin starting on a ring world with an asteroid took a chunk out of it. I hope it wasn't a mod one that I have. No, actually that is one of the origins where you start on a shattered ring world. Coaxai says, my first thought when you were talking about invading, oh yes, he's the Covenant from Halo. I sure am. Yo, Sugar Mermay says that that is a vanilla origin, a rogue planet that took a chunk out. Sadly, no way to remove it in vanilla. Yes. Think of it as like the Mountain of God from Larry's Niven Ring World, where the structure was penetrated by a large, fast asteroid. Oh, that sounds scary. You'd be the jackals or the skirmishers then. Yeah, see, I don't know the exact lore on some of those species in Halo, but yeah. I know who you're talking about, though, for sure. And so, guys, we're going to reach out into the Shroud. We've been doing this a bunch in this run. We're going to do it again now. It all looks so different on this side. So let's reach in. And last time they sent a corrupt avatar at us. This time it says, for a fleeting moment, we are lost in a sense of utter panic washes over us as we contemplate an eternity spent within the Shroud. Then we regain our footing and the terror recedes. We're gonna go with the boon, increasing fire rate. And so then a powerful psychic backlash has bounced back through our conduit with the Shroud and into the communal psionic link that is shared between all beaks. Beaks are my species. Think of the birds, their beaks. The rate at which we accumulate political influence has been greatly diminished. Oh, tragic. And so I may be looking into not reaching into the Shroud as frequently as I was before, because the past couple of turns, we've been getting some negative modifiers from them. They haven't been very helpful to my species. And so, I don't know. What do you guys think about the Shroud? I feel like they've been kind of tinkering and messing around with my empire in ways that are not helping us. Guys, I have 12,000 energy credits I am bringing in per month. 12,000 energy credits. That is insane. Have I formed the Covenant? Yes, we are a level 5 Holy Covenant. And so we started with the Common Grounds origin, and right away I was like, yo, let's go. We are fanatic purifiers. We're fanatic spiritualists. And so I've been going full blown on that. And guys, we have a mega shipyard technology complete. We are going to grab our construction ship here and look into, I've been trying to build them closer towards my sectors. Let's get this mega structure up. Have you noticed that all 4 Shroud entities have some the same characteristics as the 4 Chaos Gods from Warhammer. I'm very noob to Warhammer. I've only played like one game. I think it's the Chaos Gates or something like that. I played it for a little bit, but every time I play another game, I just get drawn back into Stellaris, and then it leads into where we are now with a 3-week playthrough. Oh, you meant the Covenant with the Shroud Entity? Yes, I've like put together a bond with them, and every couple of months we have like a random situation happen there. And so, yo guys, I'm gonna take a quick breather here really quick. I'm gonna go stretch my legs really fast. Tune in for some more Empire of Feathers here, and we're gonna dive into even further. We're at the year 2390. I've made a promise that in 10 years from now, if we have not found a fallen, or not a fallen empire, but if we have not had a in-game crisis spawn into our game yet, I'm going to declare war against one of the other superpowers in our galaxy. Tune in here, and I'm going to actually leave this on for a second, and I will be right back. You guys can look at this wonderful galaxy here. And so, yes, we'll be right back in one more moment. Space Donuts, yes, we are playing with a circular ring galaxy here. And so, guys, yes, I'm here on the bottom left side, the Beakborn Dominion, this baby blue color. And it's been going pretty solid right now in this game. We've been conquering, we've been subjugating, and let's see where we are. Oh, we can end the session now. And guys, we can proclaim the Galactic Imperium. It is a new day and age. Let's see what happens. There it is. The first Galactic Imperium. It is time. I did not think we would be getting to this point in the game where I would be the emperor of the galaxy, but it is the dawn of the new order. The old galactic community has been dismantled, and in its place, the first Galactic Imperium has risen. After claiming a rightful place on the throne of this new pan-galactic state, we are now known as the Imperial Core. In a lavish coronation ceremony broadcast across the entire galaxy, a new Imperial dynasty was established when Beak of Two was crowned Galactic Empress on Fithoria. That's our homeworld. Now, long live the Galactic Empress, long live the Imperium. Here. And so have you seen the dot graph of the prime numbers? It makes a weird striped spiral galaxy. I actually have not. But yo, it says here that we have gained 250 influence. The rise of the Imperium is upon us. The galactic community is now known as the Galactic Imperium. We are now known as the Imperial Core. We have the Galactic Sovereign Civic, and our ethics have radically shifted towards authoritarianism. Now, Imperial number states can no longer wage offensive wars against us. Victory. Yes, it is beautiful. Now make the Empress immortal so you can have a forever Empress. We actually have the chosen one. Ooh. And so we had an edict that was canceled. We have an available council position. What is this? My council is completely changed. And so, what is this? We have a couple of options. If you would like to see it, I have a link. Oh yeah, so we have a Discord channel. If you want to share things like that, please feel free to click there. If you share a link in the stream chat, it might block it. And so, yeah, if anybody that's here wants to communicate, there is a link to that Discord channel there. You can communicate with me there easily. So you already did, then, haha, perfect, yes. Oh yeah, so is the Empress, let me see. This one is not the chosen one. Oh no, where's my leader that's the chosen one? I gotta make sure we keep them. And so now I have the Watcher of the Imperium situation, or this is a council seat. I'm gonna open this up. It says that it gives us +2 base intel levels and +2% infiltration speed. Don't know if I'll be using this, but you know, I figured, you know, let's give it a shot, see what's up. And we have a couple of leaders here that we could select. Let's go with our, oh, these are recruitable leaders. Well, can I change this, please? Ah, it's too late. I'll have to recruit another leader then. And let's go with Lutzcluck's son. Actually, he has a negative trait. Hold that thought. We'll go with Rubric Lapidin. And that's going to put me slightly over my capacity here. But let's go to our leaders here. And I'm pretty sure we have the chosen one somewhere. Where is the chosen one? I think it was Beak of Purple? Or Feathers of Purple? Surely they can't be dead. Oh no. Did I lose my immortal leader? Wings of Blue, they're psychic. I don't see my, oh man. It appears to be that scientist, this one? Collective Wisdom, Prospector 2, Adventurous Spirits. Nope, it's not them. They don't have the chosen one trait. Let me see, the scientist. Here's this scientist, the curator. Oh, I got this one from the curators. Here, let's just go to our scientist. I know it was a scientist. Oh, here it is, Head of Purple. Chosen of the Composer, there we go. And so this is my immortal leader, the Wings of Purple. The thing is I can't have them be my ruler because I believe we vote on who's the ruler. Why did I choose a scientist? Because I was the only one out of my, if it was my leader, I would have selected them for sure. But my head of researcher here, the Wings of Purple, is going to be my immortal leader, I suppose. It's not the worst thing that ever happened though, but yeah. I just wanted more, I wanted to start focusing more on technology. And so maybe not the best decision, but I learned the hard way through bad decisions. And so back to our fleet management here. Let's go ahead and reinforce as many ships as we can. And there we have it, a bunch of frigates on the way. Let me double check these and make sure that all their command limits are being reached right now. And here we got a couple of new ships. And so I'm going to add some ship designs to these. There we go. And we're definitely going to make sure that our fleets will never be challenged ever again. And so even now, I feel like I'm still one of the stronger empires in the galaxy, but I have no clue how strong this crisis may be that will spawn here in a bit. And so we're going to close that tab out. And we have left the Federation, and so we are no longer a part of the Holy Covenants. That Federation that we were a part of has been completely just vanquished, and now we can open up another council seat. And so this time, let's go with the High Ambassador. Let's increase that trust cap so that our subjects, everyone will be able to trust us a little bit later on in this game. Don't want to lose trust. I want to see what the let's see what the opinion map mode is looking like. All friends. That is one friendly galaxy right there. And so good stuff. I love to see it. And everything that's in the red are my subjects. And so perfect. This is excellent. And so now our borders, our flag color, it's all red because we are the Emperor. And let's see what resolutions we can pose next. And so here we have the Galactic Imperium, the Imperial Council. What is this by? And so I'm a part of the Imperial Council, but I never want someone to vote for anyone else again. And so for the Imperial Council, let's see, what does it say about this? It says it's by election. No. We won't bother with this right now. I don't think there's anything there that I want to look with. We could go with the Imperial forms, which... Why can I not vote for this? Oh, the Imperial authority is greater than or equal to 180. Now, I don't know where ours is at necessarily. Abolish it? Abolish the Imperial Council? The Imperial Council and its psychopaths are yet another tragic remnant of the galactic, or the corrupt galactic community. It serves no purpose in this new galactic era. And so it says that the Imperial Council ceases to exist. Who's a part of the Imperial Council? Isn't it just me? So here it says that the members of the Imperial Council are the Imperium's chosen. They have special resolution powers to help speed along the voting and proposing processes. And so chat is saying that the Imperial Council is like the old community leaders. Oh, okay. Well, then I could see why we would want to abolish this. Let me see what the Imperial Institution has. Imperial armadas, legions, navigation agencies. Wow, there's a lot of options here. And so, yeah, I think I can go with abolishing the Imperial Council. And so, cool. We'll see what happens here in a bit. We'll see if that raises up to the top. But here is our Imperium. It is beautiful. And so, who is this character? Oh, this is who wants to... yes. Glory to the Imperium. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. And so, as the ruler of the Imperium, we cannot undermine our own authorities. I love it. Man, we are top dog right now. And so, we got a migration treaty with the nation of Avior 2, one of my subjects. We will definitely take that. Let's keep this game going here. And I don't know. Can I not go to war? Oh, I can. And so, hold up, guys. Something else just changed as well. With us being an empire now, oh, we have the Galactic Sovereign Civic, and I went from being a xenophile to now a fanatic authoritarian and just a regular spiritualist. And so this completely changes my empire right now. Wow. Wow. And so we're now, yeah, fanatic authoritarians. This is craziness. Holy moly. And for the Galactic Sovereign, so this says that the society has achieved mastery over much of the galaxy, serving as the current rulers of the Galactic Imperium. Now this increases my monthly influence by 6, increases my diplomatic weight by 40%, gives me another available envoy and an extra civic slot, which, am I using that right now? Yeah, I am. And so now I have 4 civic slots available. Good stuff. So now I can enslave everyone now, right? I actually should be able to. And so if we go back to our species here, we had these robots, and let's see if we can change that purge type. I can't change that. Oh yeah, they just got to get purged. I'm sorry. We got to take apart the machines and turn them into iPhones. But we can still accept these migration treaties though. And wow. We've completely broken up a federation there. And let's propose subjugation to these guys, which I think we might be able to make work. I'm giving them everything they want, and they won't accept it. Oh, they will there, but it looks like I need 85 influence. And so, yeah. Yes. And so, wow, I cannot believe it. We've been a part of a holy confederation or a holy covenant throughout this entire game, and we just broke it apart because we are now emperor of the galaxy. And so, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep this game moving here. We are in the last 10 years of the 2300s. Sounds funny saying that. They are sentient machines. I think that's an android. Oh, that is, okay, good call. Yeah, we're gonna be turning them into androids, Samsungs. And so I'm actually curious here. I want to see if we can... Oh, I can't change my governing ethics. But let's go to our factions now. Wow. Look at all these mega structures we have. And for our spiritualists, they still have 100% support. And so... good stuff there. The Xenos, on the other hand, are like, whoa, 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 there's some things happening here that we do not like. And so we're losing a little bit of unity from them, but no worries, because the other faction is giving us so much more. And so let's now look into upgrading a megastructure of some kind, of some sorts. And I'm not seeing anything just yet. Let's jump back up here. And really, I think I'm going to be spending some time here on some of our planets. And so I want to make sure that these rings do have some of our pops on it. And it does look like we have a few. We have some of our pops growing. I want to see what species I have. Right now, it's only the Omni. And so I'm going to go ahead and resettle. Oh, I have a couple of unemployed pops. I actually have pre-sapient species. That's interesting. And so I put a Beakborn on that portion of the ring world. Let me find my other ring world. Here's this one here. And this one already has a couple of different species on it. And so good stuff there. And I think that's the last of my ring worlds. Now this is Fathoria. This is my home planet. I always wondered, if you change ethics, will you lose a Xeno capability tech? That I'm not sure about. I'm not 100% sure about that one. But what I am sure about is that this Lithoid leader needs a new trait. And we're to give him the... Oh, we got a couple of options here. Man, these are bad traits for... Man. I don't have any special resources I'm producing from this planet. And I don't have a lot of worker pops on this world either. Most of them are specialists, but I guess we'll go with the efficient staffing for now. And we'll come back to this planet a little bit later on. All right, so we got a defensive pack. Who's this from? The Blessed Etherian State. Yes. Compatibility? Yes. I actually don't play with Xeno compatibility on. Yeah, I feel like it just really kind of cripples my game a little bit. And so here we got 70 pops on this planet. Let me see. Are there... Okay, so we got a couple of pops on this world already, but lots and lots of crime all over the place on this world. And so let's maybe look into getting a precinct house up on this world. Or better yet, a Psycorps building. That could be very nice to have as well. And while we wait to build up some more resources, let's jump over to back to our fleet manager here and reinforce as many ships as we can. And geez Louise, now I'm just trying to keep up with my upkeep here. Let's buy some more alloys, because I'm starting to sell more as of lately. Have you tried Death Cult Civic? Yes, I have tried it before. I like it a lot. If you purge a planet empire for food, do you just get salad? You get salad dressing. Yes, you do. And so Alpha Complex has some high crime right now. They have a criminal underworld. Let's put a stop to this by launching an anti-crime campaign. We're also going to declare martial law. And let's get some armies queued up on this planet, just in case, you know, some of these other species are feeling reckless and they feel like they want to start a rebellion. Now we're going to jump back over here to the surveyor, and we're going to activate this again. We got 5 mineral deposits in one of our systems. We're also going to, this time, let's try celebrating some diversity. We're going to also find military applications, increasing those army modifiers there. And I think that's all we can really do for now. Always knock before you open the fridge, just in case you see the salad dressing. Yes. You know, you guys might find me a little weird for this, but I actually prefer eating salad with just like the vegetables. No dressing, no ranch, no nothing. It's just, I don't know what it is about it. It just makes me, oh, we got jump drive tech. Could we intentionally try to spawn the unbidden? Maybe. There's a possibility. But yeah, let's go to our planet. So some of our worlds have some unemployment going on here. And so some are full of jobs. Some have a little bit of crime starting to spawn up. And so for each of these worlds here, let's just do a quick checkup. Make sure jobs are being worked on these planets. And here we have planet Owl. Owl! Let's make the decision here. I want to see if we can... I can't use the noob owl for that, but we can terraform this planet. I was like, how in the world am I lacking energy credits? Which, there we go. I just had to wait a month to go by. Oh, I can't terraform this planet into a Gaia world. That's tragic. Well, if I can't do that, I don't want to even touch them. We'll hold off for now on that. And let's see, what else do we have? And so Low amenities on that planet will upgrade that building. This ring world has 123 housing. Jump drives, exactly. That face right there is exactly how I feel about having jump drive technology. I want to use it. They will eventually come. Maybe those dimensional extractors are stealing stuff from them. Ooh. 11K Ecumenop or ECMO. Damn, dude, that's impressive. Yes, I'm Emperor of the Galaxy. I've subjugated almost half of the galaxy. I'm a ruler. I'm a conqueror. And soon to be, I will be a defender of the galaxy. We are just waiting here. We have 9 years to go, guys. If no in-game crisis spawns, we may be starting a massive war here because we have an empire that has an overlord that has pledged secret fealty to us. And if we do decide to start this war, it is going to be full-blown chaos, which I'm looking forward to. I like chaos in my Stellaris games. And so the curators are reaching out, and we're going to say, yes, we will definitely continue our deal there to, we've been having them increase our research output. And so on this planet here, let's go ahead and make the decision to, let's actually not make the decision. We're going to go ahead and resettle some more pops onto our planet. And so let me look around here. I want to see if there are any unemployed pops anywhere. And here we got one. Yes, move to that world. Move. Planet Fathoria. I'm actually going to, I have all these pre-sapient species, which is kind of tragic. But we're going to move some clerks over to this planet. And let's get this thing under control. And so let's check out the ring world now and see, bingo, that flipped it around just like that. This ring world's up to 95% stability. Oh yeah, just like that. And so sometimes it just takes pops working jobs on planets to get them back under control. Here's another ring world. Again, I'm going to use that decision and I want to resettle pops onto this planet. Now we have a galactic resolution that has been proposed. Word has reached us from the contacts at the Galactic Community. Legislation is at the works that would ban enslavement of all organic populations. For us, there can be no compromise. Slavery is a stain upon the galaxy. We must do what we can to end it permanently. And before we end anything, let's go ahead and start by knighting Mr. Tenman425. I now grant you the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to our Stellaris playthrough, where we are now Emperor of the Galaxy. A galactic resolution has been proposed. And so we'll see what's going on with that. And here is our Senate floor, banning organic slave trade. Hey, I'm not buying any pops off the market, so sure, I'll go ahead and vote for that. And while they're doing all that jibber jatter chit chat, let's look at this gang wars on planet or Ring World Alpha complex. Oh yeah, that's all been squared away. And so all we need now are just pops working these telepath jobs. And if I make that a favorite, okay, it looks like pops are still not going to work it. I love space engineers. Nice. Actually, I have that game. I haven't played it a whole lot, but it seems like a pretty good game. We flock together. We fly together. Birds for life. Thanks for the knighting. You are most certainly welcome. Welcome to our Stellaris stream. We're in some deep stuff right now. All right. There's no looking back at where we are. We are pretty much rulers of the galaxy. We are dominators, conquerors, whatever you want to call it. And now we are upgrading another planet here. And so here I just want a little bit more Unity output. And so we're going to upgrade that planet as much as we can. And once again, 9,000 energy credits. And I'm buying a whole lot all over the place. But we're going to buy maybe about another 200 more alloys per month. Now we got a new tech, jump drive travel. Yes. Now let me go and upgrade my ships. I want to make sure they have that. We're gonna go over here to our fleet management. It's interesting. I have Stellaris, just haven't had time to get into it. And that's completely understandable. Stellaris has a little bit of a high learning curve and it can be a big game to kind of get into, but I would say I would recommend it. It's a pretty fun game. I enjoy it a lot. And here, let's add advanced afterburners to these ships. You can also get psionic jump drives. Ooh. Yo, don't tempt me with a good time, all right? I like all that. Right now I have dark matter thrusters. And here, oh, okay, so there you have it, Xenon. I already have my ships equipped with the psionic jump drives. And so sure, I'm just gonna make sure that my ships have that advanced afterburners on it. The speed kills in this game. Also lots of resources do as well. And so yeah, let's jump back down to our mega structures here, and let's see. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade our science nexus and get another wing on it. And so while we do that, let me jump over to my Locus Interstellar Assembly. And this one's okay. I don't have enough alloys right now to fix it, but let's see here. Oh, I was so close. Not close enough though. I was trying to fully upgrade that bad boy. Man, I cannot get used to having these red borders. And oh my goodness, guys, my camera just died, but we're gonna keep the stream going here. Sorry about that. I'm playing with a DSLR camera, and so it tends to overheat sometimes. It's summertime here, and it gets a little toasty in the room, especially in the late game, but no worries though. It does get toasty in the galaxy during the late stages of the game. Yo, holy moly, we got some new tech. So we are now diving into those repeatables, and if I start seeing like some of the same ones over and over again, I may have my scientists or my tech just get auto research. Now here in the council, we have an agenda. What did we just launch? Oh, the council seat has been expanded. And this time we're gonna go with Keepers of the Vault once again. And I'm gonna have one of my renowned paragons fill that position. And so that is done. There it is. Our Keeper of the Vault seat has been fully completed. We have a full council here, and let's select our next agenda. Now we have a few options here, but let me see. You know what? I think I might go with Preserve the Order increases worker pop resource output. Seems cool. But I think I might go with let's try the Infinite Opportunities. Let's get some happiness going around our empire here so that we can increase pop growth and a number of different things as well. And so the Fallen Empire, the Ancients they have peace now. They were at war with this Unity Empire, and it looks like not a lot has happened with them. Now we could decide to declare war on them, but I'm gonna hold off because we did just conquer a Fallen Empire, and I'm still getting the fruits of my labor from that. We have lots of resources we're gaining from that. Let's see, there was something I wanted to check out here. Star bases, I'm not too concerned about those. Can we buy more species? Oh no, but we can get a caravan destroyer. I'm actually not too interested in that right now, since I am trying to queue up some more ships here to build in just a moment. We do have another starbase capacity unlocked, and next up, let's go for the Tomb World adaptation technology. A lot of these techs, you know, they don't take a long time to research, but geez Louise, I made it this far without coil guns. Yes, 2 months, sure, we'll knock it out the park. Now let's do some planet management here and see what's happening on these worlds. Almost all my worlds, now I'm starting to look for that stability mark and seeing if there's any crime on any of these planets, which it looks like no. Now, Nana's reaching out. Nana's ex-partner, the Blor Governor Karam, wishes to join our empire. The governor has fallen on hard times and is looking for a fresh start. Nana claims that Karam has vast experience in management of mining worlds, and that the affable government has brought a cache of precious minerals as a token of goodwill. Sure, we could probably find use for this fungoid-looking species, and I do have a mining world here. Let's assign them to it. What in the world? Look at all these negative traits. If it's a slug, salt it. Look, normally I would, but now more than ever, we need all of the rulers, the leaders, and things like that to help us expand our empire even further. Let's dive into the Shroud, see what's going on here, and let's see. Let's just go for the increased happiness. The side jump drive has more range and it activates faster. Isn't Karam the slave governor though? Let's check. So the traits he has are mind focused, architectural interest, and the other one I could not see what that was. Trader. And so primarily it's the minerals from jobs that I wanted from this, and we'll ascend this planet a little bit later on. But yes, our empire grows stronger by the day. And man, we are buying so much stuff. And so I'm actually over my leader capacity. and it doesn't bother me a whole lot right now. So guys, we are starting to kind of research technology at a much faster rate right now. And so I'm going to set the technology to auto research. That way we can start focusing a little bit more on getting ourselves positioned for some late game madness here. And so now I'm going to have to remind myself that I don't have to keep clicking on that. And instead here, our ring world, now I think we've purged all the machines on this planet. And so I'm just going to let Pops fill in here. Let's go to the market. I wonder... we can't buy robots. No Robros. Let's see. What else could we do? We could, yeah, let's just go back and spend some time focusing on managing all these smaller fleets here. Want to reinforce as many as we can. And I want to make sure each of these fleets have their command limit all the way up to their max. That way, like I said before, I'm expecting the in-game crisis to spawn at any moment now, and I want to be prepared for it. You want to have the most unstoppable fleet in the galaxy. Never mind. It's another one with the portrait. It does something that's 50% more resources from workers, but also less worker happiness or something. Oh. Yeah, I don't usually play like enslaving based empires as much. Just for me personally, I prefer either more diplomacy or assimilation. But you know, you never know. There may be opportunities in the future. Right now, though, we are going to go ahead and spend some time here just getting these fleets, like I said before, nice and upgraded, and then we're going to slow our roll before we build too many. Now, banning organic slave trade. Let's call in a favor. Do we have any? That should be more than enough. And oh wow, we were actually already ending, or we were already winning this resolution here. And so we're gonna go ahead and end the session. And there it is. Slave trade has been banned. I don't know if it really even impacts any other empires, because all we're seeing before were machines that were being sold on the market. But yes, we supported that resolution. Let's go back to the council here. The surveyor has been activated, finding us 7 more trade value. And so here I'm going to go ahead and make this an emergency measure to abolish the Imperial Council. And that is going to be on the Senate floor. Now I'll use those favors later on if I need to. But yeah, right now a big chunk of the galaxy is like, no, don't abolish the council. Now we have a pitch gang battle on our ring world. Let's take a quick look at this. This is one of the new ring worlds we just conquered from the pre-FTLs. I like how the colors are red. And it says a pitch battle between the two major gangs on Alpha Complex was recently waged in one of the planet's largest urban centers. The body count is in the tens of thousands on both sides, and there is no clear winner. The savage fighting razed the city nearly to the ground, and most of its population were forced to flee. Ah, bummer. And so we've been having some crime on this planet, even though there is no crime at all. And so we're trying to squash this. There's gang wars going on. I'm sure Pops are pretty unhappy right now because we took their planet, but no worries. You know, we're the Emperor, and so what we say is law. And now we've restored a ring section. Most excellent. Colonize it right away. And so we're actually going to put my Beakborn species on it. And we're going to name this one Cage. Cage for birds. Our bird cage here. I should have named it Bird Cage. That would have been better. More suitable for our bird-themed empire. But holy moly, guys, I am still astounded right now by conquering 3 ring worlds. That is like, that's just insane. The ease at which we did it, the speed at which we did it is incredible. And so I am enjoying that. We got a lot of ships trying to spy into my borders right now. And so, yeah, we got about 6 years to go. Again, if nothing happens, we'll be declaring war on these 2 empires up here. This green border and the sky blue. For this subject down here, this alliance. They propose secret fealty to us. We want to honor that. And if we can conquer both of these empires, I don't know if there's anything that can stop us then. All right. We will have control over majority of the galaxy. I mean, we already do have a big chunk of the galaxy under control, but with them even more. And so lobbyist, what is this? A cacophony of voices may be heard in the galactic community, not all of them friendly. and certainly not all of them aligning with our interest. Unfortunately, it seems that the ambassador has been listening to the wrong voices. Eyebrows were raised when she attended several conferences hosted by Amnesty Intergalactic. Now it has emerged that a large sum of credits traceable to that organization were transferred to her. Her colleagues demand that she be recalled, citing trust issues. However, some of our more devious advisors suggest that we could strike a deal to keep her in place in return for a share in the pot. Oh, so could we become a corrupt... Nah. I'm going to recall her. I don't want to be a corrupt emperor. I want to be an honorable ruler. A true destined ruler of the galaxy. And so let's go ahead and go back here to the Imperium and assign our envoy. Oh, they can't be assigned to the Imperium for quite some time. And so we got 5 years to go, guys. It's getting closer to wartime. I'm itching to push the button. I'm going to build a few hyper relays. We got all kinds of technologies being researched. Let's look at our context tab again. And I want to go to our agreements here and see what our subjects are thinking. And so some of their monthly loyalty has slightly diminished due to some trade negotiation agreements.
New technology discovered.
And I want to see if I can get some more resources. It looks like in this case, not so much. Not from those guys. We have the Eon Enterprises, which this empire I want to keep weak. So there it is. More science from some of our species. Tech still feels a little low for my species. I would like to get more, but in due time, it will be a matter of time before we get these planets filled up. Just we have plenty of space for jobs, and so it's going to be a long time before, like, if we have any unemployed pops. Like, I mean, even if we do have unemployed pops, they can resettle to some of our ring planets, get to work on those jobs, and hopefully, yeah, get things back in order on some of those worlds. Actually, all of our planets are pretty stable. And so all I'm doing right now is just a little bit of some micromanagement here. Just trying to make sure all is good. Look at these rare resources. 15 volatile motes. I could probably get away with upgrading a Gaia world as a fortress world. Look, at this point, all worlds. Well, this wasn't a Gaia world at first. I just terraformed it into one. But I think I can maybe get away with having certain worlds as certain things. This planet did not have a lot of agricultural districts either, and usually I try to use those Gaia worlds for... Yeah, it was really late in the game, and so I was just like, you know what? Let's just go with whatever we want now. I think I have room for like mistakes like that. I'm not sure if that's what you would even want to call it. But yeah, and so here's another Gaia world. This is what, like, I think this is my only agro world. And it is producing so much food. 860 food. That is a whole lot. So 4 years to go, ladies and gentlemen, and it may be time for a galactic war. The Emperor may be slamming their talons on the table. And hold up. No, I don't know if I want to research this. I guess we'll go for it. I'm not scared. Not really a mistake, just seemed weird since Gaia worlds give a resource output bonus. Yeah, I was using the new Baul to terraform a bunch of my planets in the past, and so now I'm just like, you know what? Whatever's on the planet, so be it. Let it be. What is this? Here, for this planet here, we have some features that we can clear out, and we'll get those all cleared away. All right, and so the next time I come back to my planet, I'm just going to be looking for worlds that have unemployment on it. Here I can... Oh, let's go back to that. I can abolish the Imperial Council, and I'm going to call in some favors, and that right there should be more than enough. Nope. We'll need a little bit more. Now that should be enough, and let's end this session. So goodbye to the Imperial Council, and now we are the Emperor alone. It is us and only us. And so we can change the focus of the galaxy, the galactic focus, but we have no options for that just yet. Now let's head back over here to our resolutions. Back to the Galactic Imperium we shall go.
Technology discovered.
And there's nothing I can do right now. Nor is there anything I care for at the moment. I could look into declaring an empire. Ooh, you know what? I could declare this galactic Halflarian state a crisis. I could see myself squeezing that away here. And so we got 7 more physics tech deposits from that. Let's use these minor artifacts now. And man, I'm itching for war. I'm itching for it. I want it badly. And I'm thinking doing it through the council is going to be a good way to do that. Man, I got 36,000 alloys right now. And we just completed Sapient Combat Simulation. Let's go to the fleet management. We're reinforcing everything. I'm not sure how many ships are on the way, but I'm sure it's going to be a whole lot. Holy moly, 27 corvettes. Another 10 ships, another 33 ships, another 24 ships. We are about to have a fleet that is incredibly strong here. And like I said, I'm feeling pretty confident right now. When the crisis spawns in, we just wait. I'm waiting for that first situation to happen. I feel like this is a late start for the crisis. I don't know if I've seen them take this long to get into the game. But yeah, we are now Emperor of the Galaxy. That is something I'm so excited for. I was expecting to get... Oh, here's the Strategic Coordination Center. What category is this in? Is this Society Technology? It is. So we'll queue up the Strategic Coordination Center next. The next time I get a huge plethora of alloys, we're going to start working on our second megastructure. We can probably get ready to do it here now. And now a faction has been founded, united as one party. I like that. We're working on our second megastructure, and let's check out that faction. And so the United as One, this is a Totalitarian faction. All right. And so they want to be led by a single authoritarian figure or Corbel. But still, nobody beats the Spiritualists, and so we'll continue supporting them throughout the game. And so yeah, guys, here we're going to crank the speed up just a bit more. And yeah, we are 3 years away from a potential galactic showdown here. And so I'm going to go back to the council. I want to see about declaring an empire a crisis. In this case here, the galactic state. I want them to be squashed because they are an overlord. And so let's see, where is that empire at? Here they are. Is that their flag? It sure is. And so we're going to declare their empire a crisis. And I got to wait some days before we can use that as an emergency measure. But my empire alone is not going to be able to raise that up to the top. And so outside of that, we'll just kick back, relax, wait a moment. And it may be time to release or try to liberate another empire that wants to be our subject. If an empire wants to be the emperor's subject, it is our duty to fulfill that. And so here I'm checking my naval cap. We're at 1680. It should be taking a nice, should be getting a nice increase there. And already we just got 8 more ship size from that. And yo, let's crank this bad boy back on here. Let's see if we can get this camera going here again.
Technology discovered.
And there it is. We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, your emperor. The emperor of the galaxy, the Beakborn. Alrighty, and so yeah, again here we got 2 years to go. Time is moving by very quickly. Let's go to our policies and edicts, because while we wait for all this action to go down, we're going to activate another edict. We have the ambition edicts that I haven't looked at in a while, but the one that I want in particular is the architectural renaissance. This allows me to build another megastructure at the same time. So it's going to put us at 3 and increases the megastructure build speed by 50%. We're going to jump down here and let's go ahead and upgrade another section of a ring. And so we're already getting ready to colonize one now. But yes, Yo, Zentuzu, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. It's a good thing that Stellaris doesn't correspond to reality, because history has taught us that cruel tyrants were always assassinated from their own ranks. That is true. That is true, but when you're flying and soaring as high as our Beakborn Dominion bird species are, they can't reach us. They can't reach us. We're too sky high. We're in a different realm. We're in the Shroud, and so it says here that the Shroud pulsates with power. It feels like home. We reach in, and so we cannot be certain what is happening. Are we truly in the Shroud, or is one of us experiencing a psychotic breakdown? And so from the situation here, we can get the boon increased ship speed, and it works. Our ship's sublight speed has been increased by 40%. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 2 years away from war. This can get very interesting here. And so this Hothgum Alliance Empire have still pledged secret fealty to us, and pretty soon we are going to oblige it. I want that to happen. And so let's go ahead and do another quick skim here. We have the Galactic Senate is back on the floor, and we're going to oppose this resolution. Comfort the fallen. What in the world? No. Only the strong survive. Only the strong survive in this galaxy, all right? And so let's jump down to... oh, yeah, we're going to take a quick look at our planets. And let's look into getting either some jobs up so that I don't have to look at this during wartime. This is our factory world. Okay, we got plenty of consumer goods, but what's there to maybe a little bit more? And I'm just going to queue up a lot of jobs here. I don't recommend doing this if you're just starting out with your planets or things like that, but whatever their designation is, I'm going to try and just queue up some jobs here so that while we're at war, we can focus on war and not have to worry about managing some of these buildings or these planets. So here, I'm just going to upgrade a few of these. We'll come back to them a little bit later on. This planet right here is fully loaded. Fully loaded. Another one. Uh-oh, and so one of our subjects have... Oh, we're in war. Forget waiting 2 years. We're at war now, and who declared war? Are you my subject? Because I'm going to have to look at our agreement here. Actually, let's get a commercial pack going. This may not help me as much, but we'll do it anyway. And we'll get a research agreement as well. But one of my subjects has declared war. Me personally, I don't have to wait for it because my ships will take them all down. With me being the Emperor, I can kick back, relax, eat my croutons, and enjoy just my peace of mind. But yes, we are now at war with this empire. I was initially preparing to declare war against a while ago, but yeah, it looks like one of my subjects has declared war against them instead. Oh, and so it's actually just us and them. I forgot that I'm not in a federation anymore, and so the rules of war are not the same. Now, our science nexus has upgraded. We're going to upgrade it again, and I think that's going to be the third form of that science nexus. And this is a bummer, because I kind of don't want these guys to... I don't know what's going on. Who declared war against who? I'm not sure, but let's see what their power is. Their fleet power is equal to ours. Did you regularly convert your pops to get more resources from Gaia planets? I sure did. And so I can't remember who it was, but someone was telling me that if you use the new Baul and then you use it like a second time, you can get like extra bonuses from your pops for Gaia worlds. And so yes, we definitely did use that. Oh yes. Oh, it was you. Yes. So yes, Zentuzu, yes, we did do that earlier on. I haven't used that relic in a while though. But what we are about to use is this ring world. Here it is. You can tell who attacked who in the war screen. The attackers are the ones on the ones that declared, and the defenders are the ones who was attacked. Okay, we'll check that out here in just a moment. But I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna designate this ring world to. Maybe we'll go with more tech. Another tech ring world. I like the sound of it. A research ring world. And so right away, I'm just gonna, guys, not a good practice here, but I'm doing it. We're gonna get a bunch of science research labs on it. We'll come back to it later and chit chat with our science ring world in a bit. Now, I was going to declare an empire Now we're going to declare these guys a crisis, but instead, can I bring this back? I'm going to withdraw this, and instead, let's make that hive the crisis declaration. And so we're going to see what their flag color looks like. It's red. Oh, here they are, the Unity Empire. And so let's declare them the crisis instead. And I want the entire galaxy pouncing on them right away. And so I'm going to let that war brew up for a little bit. You know, if they, get too strong and attack my allies, then we'll intervene. But for now, we'll kick back, relax, and again, just kind of enjoy our peace and prosperity of my new empire. My new empire. It's beautiful. And so here, let's see. Since we have a bunch of tech worlds on here, let's get a research institute. Our surveyor has found 2 more volatile motes, which is incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I've been using that thing so much now that there's no telling how many just valuable resources it has attributed to my empire. But in the meantime, let's look into seeing if we can maybe build another megastructure. Oh, we can build an orbital ring? Let's go. We'll get that squared away in a minute. And now, looks like I'm losing some exotic gases. And so, I'm going to stop selling some of the special resources that I have. Let's see, do I have volatile mote or Zro? I do. So I can stop selling the Zro that I currently have. I could probably get away with selling another like 400 or 500 more minerals. And just like that, the energy credits are back on track. Now, we have upgraded our interstellar assembly again, and it says that the second stage of the interstellar assembly, the council ring, is now complete. The inner circle will house most of our diplomatic staff going forward. Excellent. Most excellent. And so let's upgrade it again. And even though our diplomatic weight is incredibly high right now, I see no issues with making it even higher. And so now we are currently working on three megastructures at the same time. Cool. It's cool. That is pretty cool. And so yes, while we're at war over here, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, Alpha Yon Delete here. I'm going to be looking to call in some favors here once I can, like, either, can I freeze this? No, I can't.
New technology discovered.
I could actually veto some of these. So I'm going to use the council veto on this. Can I do it again? I can't. But yeah, I'll probably use this as an emergency measure a little bit later on. All right, and so yeah, some of these members of the Galactic community are going to be a little upset with me, and that's okay, but I'm going to be using my powers to make sure that we run an effective and established council here. And so let me go ahead and use my 2 envoys now if I can. There we go. And we're going to assign both of them back to the Imperium. All right, so in the meantime, though, we can go ahead and now end the session here. But before we do that, I'm calling in some favors. Will it be enough? Most surely not. You know what? This doesn't hurt me too bad. Let's just end it. I want to get it over with, and I want to use this as an emergency measure. Let's see how the galaxy fares with declaring these guys a crisis. Now, everyone's saying no right now, but everyone says no before I put about a bazillion exotic gas resources in their face. And so here I'm just going to go on a crusade to... Oh, the sleeper's awake. Hold up, guys. It began as a subtle shift in the Ilarian behavior. Now, who the Ilarians are? It's this little tealish peaches color right here. This is a fallen empire. Now, scatter reports of their ships once rarely seen outside their own space, now being spotted in remote systems all across the galaxy. Highly advanced scouting vessels visiting ancient ruined worlds. Wow. Wow. Refusing all hails and fleeing when attacked. Their purpose and mission unknown. Until now. We now know that the Ilari are recovering the databanks of surveying beacons and automated scouting posts left behind when they retreated to their present borders, gathering information for the return to the galactic stage. In Ilari space, Fleets are gathering, armies are being mustered, and ancient factories roar to life. For the first time in an age, the Ilarian peacekeepers are looking outwards beyond their borders and towards the galaxy at large. As their decaying shipyards are repaired and refitted, and the dormant systems of Titan foundries come online, the rest of the galaxy is left with only one question. Who will this once sleeping giant target first in their quest to reclaim age-old glory lost? Giants in the playground, and I'm going to call them fools because they stand no chance against us. On top of that, oh my goodness, I have never seen this paragon. This is Qualaminder. Wow. And so the alien skin glistens with vicious secretions. He bows elaborately from the waist. When he speaks, his voice is surprisingly high-pitched, almost childlike. He says, "My lord, your honor, oh, supreme leader. I, Qualaminder, am your humble servant. Your world shall be my command. Let me take charge of one of your planets, and I will bring your glory and wealth. Oh, so much wealth." Okay. Oh, this is the guy you were thinking of? Okay, yeah, he's pretty cool. He looks pretty cool. And so he's a governor, he's an industrialist. Let's see, he has the ruthless developer. Mind-focused. Iron Fist, which I don't have any slaves, but sure, we'll go ahead and enlist this paragon. And I gotta let some leaders go. Let's go to our leader tab here. And who do we want to drop? So we have a lot of really good leaders right now. Let's get rid of, let me see, we got a couple of governors that have a lot of negative traits, and so I'm going to start dismissing some of these characters. Here I have an admiral, which I'll probably drop for now. And we'll get rid of the governor as well. Just too many negative traits I'm seeing. We got to cleanse that out. And so let's now go to preferably a mining world, which I think we dropped the other governor. And we'll replace them with Qualaminder. I see what they did there. Hardy har har. And so, cool stuff. So yeah, we may have got rid of Kerman. I know. Kerman had to go. We had to make space for the Paragons. And so, yeah, here again, I'm going to wait to, I'm actually going to go ahead and buy some more favors. We're going to go ahead and offer another trade deal. And I try to go for the 2 heaviest diplomatic weighted empires. Oh yeah, you're not getting my living metal. That's a no-go. All right, and so that right there should be a more than enough. Oh, why can't I confirm this? I'm lacking exotic gases. There we go. And so more favors on the way though, and that's going to help us in the end game though to make this empire a crisis. Now we have the fallen empire slowly starting to awaken. What that will mean to us for now is they're probably not going to impact us a whole lot because they're on the other side of the galaxy. Let's do another quick planet check here and make sure everything is good to go. And so here I have an unemployed pop. They won't be unemployed for long. I imagine they'll move to another world in due time. I could use some more exotic gases though. And so maybe we could squeeze those on. Can I build these? I don't have schematics for those just yet. But I will queue up about 3 exotic gas refineries. And that should help us with our special resources for a while. Outside of that, guys, I think we're looking pretty solid. We do need some exotic gases though. I'm not sure. I was buying some. Actually, to avoid any kind of negative situations here, we'll buy more than what we need. We'll sell another 100 food. And I'm actually going to drop down about 200 on the alloys so that we can kind of juggle those resources around. Now we have the Ancient Ruination Glare. Nice. Nice. It might help you to distribute more beans. Beans? You mean volatile motes? We got 17 of those. Oh, you're meaning like sell those. That could be a good idea. That could be a good idea. Or I could use those on some of our forge. Wow, look at all of these fortresses. Let me upgrade these last couple of fortress buildings. Do you have any nebula systems in your borders? Because mineral extractors and nebulas after a certain tech level gives you gases. Let me do a quick peek here. And so from the surface here, it looks like I have no nebulas. I repeat, there are no nebulas in my borders. The closest ones are over here. There's a pulsar. Let's go to our construction ships. Hold up. I'm gonna look into building a quantum catapult. Will it let me? Ah, not yet. I think I'll have to wait. The starbase building, yeah, I don't have any, unfortunately, but hey, no worries though. I mean, we'll be okay. And so we were going to declare war a few bits ago, but instead my subjects did it for me. And it does look like this war hasn't gotten anywhere. But they do have a slight war exhaustion advantage over us at the moment. So we have 28,000 alloys. We're going to reinforce some more ships. Reinforce. Look at all those ships. And so handful more ships on the way. Those are not your subjects. They are your overlord demanding you to go to war for them. Wait, those are not your subjects. They are your overlord. They're my overlord. I don't know if I have an overlord, or they're my subjects demanding you to go to war for them. Ah, well, that's not going to happen right now. I'm doing something a little differently here, though. I'm waiting for this Alvadoodle. I'm waiting for this vote here to get a little midway through. I'm going to use the favors I have, and then we're going to make this this crisis that we're at war with right now a crisis. That way the entire galaxy can just dogpile them. And so the Interstellar Assembly Outer Ring is populated with vast state-of-the-art conference rooms equipped with privacy filters, penetrable only by the Beaker surveillance, of course. The station is quickly becoming a de facto galactic hub for off-site negotiations. And so now it's like we are becoming the puppeteers of the galaxy. Wow. We are pretty much controlling diplomacy. We're controlling the laws in the galaxy, and everything that's over here in the red borders is working in our favor. We went from custodian to not overlord, but emperor. And so, yes, we are pretty much ruling all of this. Our exotic gases. Maybe we can squeeze one more on here, or maybe two more, just to get us head over water for a bit. But yeah, Doodle, hopefully you're having a wonderful Monday. It is Monday, guys. Holy moly. A new week has started here. We had a lot of fun last weekend. Tune in just in case, guys. Heads up. This Wednesday, we will be on the official Stellaris page for the final Stellaris with a Twist stream. And so tune in for that. For the past 2 Wednesdays, we've been streaming there. This is going to be the final Wednesday. And yeah, if you want to see some more fun and more interactive playthroughs, join us. It'll be a blast. I'm going to be streaming with the creator EP30. And yeah, we're just going to be having some Stellaris fun there. And so now we got ancient refinery technology. Let's jump over here to my planets. I want to see if there's any unemployment, which it looks like none for the time being. Don't you have any merchant enclaves that sell rare gases? You know what? That I haven't thought about. Let me go to my contacts. Let's see. We have the Shroud Walkers. We have a mercenary enclave. Another mercenary enclave. A ring section has been restored. Most excellent indeed. We'll check that out here in a bit. We have the Trade League, the Caravan Coalition. Actually, that's not who I wanted, though. I don't think we do. Wow. Yeah, we have a lot of mercenary enclaves, but no traders. Oh, here's the trader enclave. All right, so we're interested in some strategic resources. Now, for 50 energy credits per month, I can get 5 exotic gases. And we're gonna say yes. And then we'll say goodbye. So sweet, I've actually never used the trader enclave until today. Usually I see them and I'm just like, yeah, there's not much I can really do right now, but yo, that is gonna give me a whole lot of exotic gases. And so we got all kinds of alerts going on. We're going to go ahead and check back over here and make sure our subjects are doing okay. And someone mentioned earlier. Oh, so we're the attackers, they're the defenders. Dang, that's crazy. They're defending in a war that we initiated, and on top of that, I'm going to call in the favors. Let's see if we can call in enough here. Jeez Louise, that was a lot. Yes, yes, give me that Diplo weight. Oh, and just so close. So close. We still need... I'm going to use... This is the empire I'm at war with. I was going to see if I could buy favors from them to... But hey, I need you to support me declaring you a rival. So here again, more favors. 10 favors. Jeez Louise. And I want... I'll give you some moats. There we go. Take those, my Imperium friend. And let's go ahead and call in some more of those favors. Did they accept those? Not yet. We're going to wait for that trade agreement to be finalized. And then we'll come back to this Galactic Community. I want to say Galactic Community so bad. I mean the Imperium. And so here we go. Even more Diplo 8. We're going to call in all the favors there. And geez, the more favors we call in, the more the other empires like vote against it. And so let's reach out to our handy dandy Yeon Enterprises. Once again, give me those favors. And so buying the favors, buying our diplomacy, selling all of our special resources. Unfortunately, only have 16 rare crystals. That is tragic. And 28 exotic gases. Oh, the AI is cheating together. Yeah, they're trying to. You know what? I got plenty of Zro that I haven't been using, but oh yeah, they like that Zro. Yeah, the Yeon Enterprises likes the Zro. It's their strat to spend all of your favors. Ah, I see. Well, we'll see if our money can outweigh their cheating. There it is. All right, so, oh no, now I don't have enough influence. I gotta wait about 6 months to get enough influence here, but will it be enough in time? It's neck and neck, and we got 300 days to declare this empire a crisis. Holy moly. And so the galaxy is wondering what will happen here. Time is literally ticking here to declare the empire we're at war with a crisis. Oh my goodness. And so 4 months to go. Will we be able to do it? I am not sure. Guys, what are some ways you can increase influence? Let me know. Because if I can do it right now, I surely would.
New technology.
Like I said, it's still... Oh, it's still so close. It is still so close. We're only up by 3,000. And so we got another empire that wants to make a commercial pack with us, and we'll get 200 energy credits from that. Of course I would take that. Of course. And so again, 20 influence, 2 months. 2 months, give it to me, baby. Oh, they're back on top again. No bueno. And so let's go ahead and let's buy some more favors if we can. Please, I'm begging you, give me all your favors. So split? What do you mean by split? And usually I don't give away the dark matter, but in this case here, I can't imagine they'll have anything better to do with it. So we'll use it. Here we go. Please. I'll have to call in some more favors once again. Using every single... Oh, come on. Come on. How? How? All right. Well, in that case, you know what? We want to do that? Is that what we want to do? Can I make trades with you guys? I can't make trade with empires I'm at war with. Nobody else really has diplomatic weight like that. Oh, my dark matter. Oh, the vote. It is super close. It's so close. So close. I'm hoping we can get it. Had my last game co-op game in Stellaris as a Covenant in the cycle, and my buddy didn't know what it does. Didn't say it either. It was funny to listen to after 50 years when your friend doesn't know what happened and why we lost almost everything. Oh. And so, yeah, we have such a close vote here right now. We got about 205 days to go. I've spent almost all of my influence right now just trying to pass this resolution to declare these guys a crisis. We have a handful of days left. Cheetos. The cheating. And our science nexus is complete. Wonderful. But what we need to complete here is this resolution. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. We are leading this vote right now by 20, or yeah, I think, what, 20,000? It is still up for grabs, though. And I'm just going to watch this resolution right now because I want to make sure the AI doesn't pull any moves here, because there's a lot of non-supporters here. The surveyor has been activated as well. That's going to give us another 7 minerals to our to exploit. Holy moly. These close selections, man, they get me every time. Who's it gonna be? It's getting closer. It is neck and neck. 50 days to go. We are literally only 10,000 above. A little around 10,000 here, and 20 days to go. Holy moly. They're trying to catch up. Will it be? What will it be? We're only 5,000 up. 8 days. 8 days. The Galactic Crisis has been declared. The Imperial Senate has passed a resolution declaring the Unity Empire a threat to all sapient life in a crisis of galactic proportions. As a consequence, the Unity finds itself at the state of war with the entirety of the Imperium. In a public announcement transmitted from our homeworld, the Galactic Empress called upon all members of the Imperium to mobilize their fleets and launch a concerted attack against their territory. The galaxy and the Imperium will not know peace until the Super Yumeria menace has been dealt with, once and for all. And so now they have left the Imperium. And wow. We are now at war with them. And their subject. Jeez. And so, yo. That right there is some galactic manipulation. That was very close. That was very close. Now, while that's going down, let's go back to our ring world here, and let's go ahead and colonize it. Get back to business. You know that many civilization hire mercenaries to get more diplomatic power in elections, right? You could do it too. Oh. That I didn't think about. Huh. I do have mercenary enclaves, but I didn't think about using them to increase my diplomatic weight. And that makes me wonder, like, how they kept doing that. Like, they would increase their diplomatic weight by so much. And this fleet here I'm building, I don't even know. At this point now, I'm just spawning fleets. Where did that fleet go? Oh, I think it was a reinforcing ship. Jeez Louise. And so now it's like all of my resources are like almost maxed out. What am I going to do? What am I going to do, guys? We got a science nexus that's fully complete. We got an interstellar assembly that's on the way. I got not just one, but 2 ring sections that are being upgraded at the same time. I don't think the galaxy's ready for us. And so we got 2 members of our Galactic Imperium that have left. Every member of the galaxy is at war with this Unity Empire now. And so we'll see how that turns out. They may be overwhelmed. I'm going to put that weight on this empire over here. Fleet strength gives diplomatic strength and mercenaries temporarily increase your fleet. Oh, I see. Well, yo, speaking of fleets, we got a lot of those right now. And so let me backtrack really quick. I want to see if we can maybe, can I get a quantum catapult? Please. Please, I want to build one. Let me build a quantum catapult, please. And I got so many energy credits per month. What am I going to do with all this? So at this point, I'm just unlocking all kinds of cool technologies. We're in the year 2405. I'm the Emperor, and still no signs of any in-game crisis just yet. Cool stuff. I don't know if I pushed the year back or not, but guys, I think we may stop our game here. Here is our galaxy. We are the Emperor. We have declared the Unity Empire over here on the right side, right above my noggin. These guys are a crisis. This is us. This is the age of the Emperor. And so, yo, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for everybody that stopped by today. I'm Alfie and Delete, and we're going to be wrapping the stream up with a raid. And so tune in. I'm going to go to my end screen. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. Please leave a like and subscribe. Follow me there. Here's a link to that channel. If you joined the stream today, thank you for that raid for everyone that came by today. If you followed, I appreciate it a ton. I got to get some rest, but tune in this Wednesday. I'm going to be on the official Stellaris page. And so we're going to be playing some Stellaris with a twist on that channel. And then we're going to be diving into the Age of the Emperor on Friday. All right. And so Friday, we're going to continue this playthrough. Tune in for some more. And guys, until then, I will see you later. Hang out after the stream here because we're going to be getting a raid going in just a moment. And toodles. Alpha out.